battle. I got my ass handed to me. Um, I basically, after the battle, was stripped of arms and armor, and I turned to thieving to try to get my way back. It doesn't have to be the coalition. But the backstory actually is when he got back to town, another knight family took all of his shit. So he basically used his thieves skills to try to undermine the family and take all the stuff back. And when he was the night for this game, it was going to be the night before he started getting ready to just do a counterattack when he'd stolen and sabotaged a lot of that rival family stuff. The king basically had one of his spies just sort of tap him on the shoulder, return his land back to him, and say, "Okay, if you don't want to be hung for treason, you're now one of my spies." That's his backstory.
Okay.
Yeah, good. You know what? We're just going to do it that way. Since I'm having little issues with this, I'm going to go ahead and get my my tablet and I'll draw up some stuff real quick. I know it's not going to be ideal for the moment, but once I learn this, it'll be easier along. Give me a moment, be right back.
Okay.
Who's next on the backstory list?
Well, I can do mine real quick if you want.
Love to hear it.
All right. Again, it's been 20-something years, so you'll have to bear with me. But my character came from distant lands, from a family whose name, for unnamed reasons, was put into disgrace. As the last male member, I've taken it upon myself to bring my family name honor once again. So I've come to this new land, and now that I heard that the king and the family have disappeared, eventually migrated to this area. The only thing I have left is a shield that I carry. But you'll notice that it's always covered with an old tarp with ropes wrapped around it, because until I can restore the family honor, I'm not allowed to show my crest to the public. And that's about it.
Cool beans.
So, all right. I am a mage assassin. Twinkie, you are what? I didn't catch it.
Oh, I'm sorry, a paladin.
Paladin. Okay. And was that Vincent or Sir Edward who was the knight thief?
I'm the fighter thief.
The
Sir
fighter
Edward.
thief. Okay. All right.
Okay, I can do mine. I'm basically just a mercenary. My character has no backstory other than I live in the city.
Okay. We can hear you, Solar.
Okay.
Why aren't you working for the coalition?
Because
I don't think we probably pay better.
I'm more hate them because of what they did. So we were actually recruited by the resistance. So I'm actually started a fighter thief class. So I don't know where he's going with this mission right now, but that's what I'm doing. We were on a mission last time, and he kind of tossed it off to the side.
So, Lion's Forge, you say your character is a Iraqi. What kind of class are they? Yeah, you sound a lot like a drow.
I believe he actually is a drow. Ben mentioned that earlier. But how? So, are you able to see character sheets for other people? How do you know who is what? I'm not seeing a list on Roll20, but I'm also not sure what to look for.
I don't think any of us can see each other's character sheets. We're just we know what each person is. You know, I'm just making notes.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep track of everyone. Because that way I can look at, Roll20 without having to switch back because of the sound of your voice, and I'll get it eventually.
I've just got to say, I'm going to enjoy the hell out of this with. What was your paladin's name one more time, please?
Oh, Veritas Warseeker.
I'm going to enjoy the hell out of playing with Veritas Warseeker. The original character had a paladin younger brother who was always trying to keep a secret from. This could be great.
I'm just like I say, it's been 20 plus years for me, man. Everybody always told me I couldn't play a paladin because of my disposition, but I think I've mellowed out as I've gotten older, so I think I can do it.
Man.
I just like to have a group that let a paladin be. I tried playing a paladin. It seemed the entire party's quest to get me to lose my paladinhood as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine having somebody tell me, no, you can't play this class because your real world personality can't handle it. That's strange.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back. Pretty much had to set up down here. Just gonna set up in my bedroom, but screaming kids up there. I don't want to interrupt the game. Right.
Garage.
Excuse me?
Go to the garage. You know what you made it for?
Yeah, but I don't feel like going out there either. Ladies had the night out tonight, and I forgot about it when I pushed the game to today. So
what religions exist in your campaign for elves?
just for hang on. We should post
Yeah,
it.
I'm glad you asked that. I didn't know which deities, or if it was just like a general thing.
I was just going to go with the general ones, like in Forgotten Realms and stuff like that, sort of.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, hang on. Richard's saying there's 9 gods. Richard, can you not talk?
He's not in the chat room.
Oh, he's not.
You can hear us though.
He's in the voice channel, at least.
Yeah, he's in the voice channel. I can see his little
Which one is he then?
Lion's Forge. That's who he is.
He's been typing. He hasn't been saying anything.
Okay. I cannot talk. I can hear. Mic doesn't work.
Okay.
All right. You know what? If your family's not busy tomorrow, I'll actually run up there. I'll drop off a mic and take that sword from you. All right. Did you kick it? Kick what? Oh, the old army stomp. So,
The first step to maintenance.
pretty
a swift
much.
kick.
Or like when they give you a Mark 19, they give you a mallet. Doesn't work, beat the shit out of it. So. Celeric, what's this streaming live here?
Oh yeah. Is that okay? Does anyone want your voice on the internet?
I'd rather not.
Is that through Twitch?
Yeah, it's through Twitch.
Okay, gotcha.
Just remember not to use real names, people, especially if a job where this can bite you in the butt.
Oh, yeah, so, yeah. Right. So if I suck right off the bat, live is, yay.
So Ben is the DM.
Yeah.
It was Celeric on the Discord, right? Celeric.
Yeah, that's me. It's celery ick.
And that's also Ben, right? Just making sure I got the
No.
Nope.
low. Okay,
Just
Lachlan.
celery.
gotcha. Carry on.
Yeah. All right. Wow. So I'm going to view this on Twitch and see the comments, huh? All right.
No, I don't give very many viewers. It's not like everybody who watches Twitch automatically watches this. They have to choose to watch my stream, and it's usually not very many people because this is prime time. Like, there's huge shows playing right now, so we're not going to get any viewers.
Yeah, let me look up Twitch real quick just to tell you. It's probably first-person shooters, maybe some Overwatch.
Well,
I
I'm
don't know
glad I
what's-
poured a glass of wine because I was trying to get my shit together and do a moment of woo-saw so I can actually make this decent. And then I see
Oh, the
live.
Expo's
I'm like,
got it.
what the hell?
Yeah, the only viewer is my cell phone, so
All right.
yeah,
Nice.
there is one viewer, and it's me. But yeah,
Okay.
if you guys want to like boost viewers, go right ahead. You'll just see from my point of view though, so not super
Okay.
interesting, but
What's
Hey,
your
there you go.
address on there?
That way I can critique myself.
It is Gargamond on Twitch. So if you type in, twitch.tv/Gargamond, GARGAMOND.
Might be something wise to type in channel.
No, it's going to be in the URL for your browser or whatever your device you're using to watch.
I'm saying anything with spelling might be good to put in channel.
Yeah, hang on a second. There you go.
I could just
There
give
we
you a
go.
link, I guess.
Yeah, I posted it up in Discord. I got you.
Okay. All right, so you want me to here? You want me to text in Roll20 or text on Discord group?
Post what up?
I'd rather we post stuff in Discord if I have vote.
Okay, that's fine. All right. Well, do apologize for my, me being unprepared and stuff like that. I will make sure it's better next time. Life bites you in the ass. All right. I'm going to say it's already 8:37. Let's just go ahead and start this, and whoever else can just join whenever. Lion's Forge. He posted up the 9 gods if you look on Discord. So I guess you can take your pick from there or make your own up or use the Forgotten Realms or whatever. We can go in depth on that one a little bit later down the road. All right. Is everyone? I'm sorry, I was away. Did everyone kind of introduce themselves and characters and stuff like that?
No, I didn't really get a chance. So, I'm Celery Ick, but combat speed is pronounced Celeriac. And then I'm a gray elf from just a nearby gray elf house. I don't know anything about the campaign setting, but I was sent here to basically help out the humans, like rid themselves of the evil and oppressive coalition or whatever that's keeping people's freedom from being expressed. Basically,
Yeah.
lending a helping hand to the humans.
All right. All right. Does everyone else have a go?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we went through this.
All right. Well, let's do this. All right. Pretty much, Okay, there we go. And last message is this. Okay, gotcha.
You
All right, Lion's
you
Forge.
need to send Reggie an invite.
Sorry?
You need to send Reggie an invite. He's trying to get on the Discord.
What's his number? Or here, you know what? I'll just copy and put it on.
Roll20.
Yeah.
Make sure that it's not timed out. You might have to make a fresh invite.
Yeah, I just did. There you go.
The Bella Centereth.
This. All right. Hey, Richard, you got a picture of your map of Kamiya? You said you were going to draw one up. Kind of give them roughly a size, something to look at.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
Damn, Vince, that's loud. All right. Okay, let's say starting off in Kamiya. Yeah, hang on. Cool. Why he's putting that up on the east coast of it, it's a it's the coastline. It's kind of like that east coast of the side of the United States. You got the ocean one side, mountains, and everything else to the west. You guys can pretty much start off at the docks. It's a mid-morning, cool, overcast spring morning. Busy streets. Let's see, actually. Hang on. I actually got to send a message to a couple of them. I'll do that in just a minute. All right. Hang on, let me do this. Like I said, busy streets, kind of around, perusing the shops, smell of the ocean air. And yeah. Where you want to go, where you want to do.
Okay, you
Have
lost
we?
all
I'm
together.
sorry. Have we met each other before? Or we? This is like a.
Some of you
meeting?
met each other, and I'm actually I'm texting the ones right now who know each other. They're part of what I'm just about to do.
Okay, got it.
I'm talking to the people who are kind of new to the group. Yes, this is still a new group, but some of us actually played together before. So, and that's what I'm doing right now. So think of it as if you don't know anyone else, it's your decision right now. What would you be doing at this very moment? And I'll get right to it in just a second after I let these players know.
So we're all in one location on the docks.
That's right. Yep, in the docks, busy place, everything else. Nearby, you got local fish markets, everything else. There's pubs, there's herbalist shops, there's inns and restaurants and all that. So,
What kind of presence does the coalition keep on ground? I know you say it's a martial law, but we're here. Do we see troops everywhere, or do they?
yeah, you'll see like patrols. Kind of think of you ever seen like Rome or whatever like that? Like they just march.
Oh, yeah.
They do like certain patrols throughout the areas and everything else.
So is it a meeple for every troop? Like how many they have?
Well, let's see. You're part of this. So there's usually made up of 4 of the smooth helmets. We'll say they're lower enlisted. Hey, there you go. Well done, you. Nice. Richard just posted the map of Kamiya. All right. Let's see. Pretty much it's 4 enlisted. If you guys have been around, kind of knows coalition a little bit. The smooth helmets are your enlisted. The half skull helmets are your NCOs, and the full skull helmets are your officers. Usually, one patrol is made up of 4 enlisted, 1 NCO, 1 officer.
And we have a general idea that these guys are dirtbags, more or less. I guess you could say.
Oh yeah.
Okay, understand.
It's popular belief that these people are the reason why all the children are gone, and they're steady hunting. You see they're hunting. You get a feeling like they're hunting. They're always looking and searching. Even if someone's like just ran up to them, like, hey, help. I need your help with this or this and this. They just beat them down. They wouldn't even talk to them, wouldn't even acknowledge them. They would just brutally just beat them. So, I mean, even if these people were the victim, they don't care. They're just going to kill.
What happens if someone takes down a squad? I'm sure it's happened in the past couple years. Or how long have they owned the place? That's a good question.
I'm going to say 2 years right now.
So they've occupied the city for 2 years?
Yes. So they've definitely dug in and established everything. So there's no longer a force rising up against them. There's no longer anything. It's just pretty much everyone's just now, kneel down and obey the rules.
Now, since I come from the city, would I know?
And I'm about
I
to
would
say
be context.
Matter of fact, I'm trying to do a private little chat. I'm trying to figure
So
this out.
you can in Discord. All right, if you go to direct messages, you can say here. You can invite someone. There's up near the top where you've got the phone.
You can set up a
pin.
whole other voice channel within this server.
Okay.
So all you do to do that is let's see, up at the top of the column there should be an option that allows you to add a voice channel. Like maybe next to where it says voice channels there might be like a plus or something.
Oh yeah, there is one. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Voice channel.
And then you can give individual people permission to go in there, or you could just switch out the person you need to talk to on the side.
Nice.
Yeah.
All
if
right.
you have control,
Now
you
that
can click and drag their name.
Okay, cool. Right there.
Yeah.
But will they still have a presence here in the general chat?
No, once you switch channels, you're in whatever channel your name is in.
Okay. So
Might be wise to just when we're playing my LF5 game, we usually text message directly for like private communique with the GM as opposed to voice. Sorry.
No, you're good, man. You're good.
Yeah.
Tell you what.
You can if you just want to.
I'm just gonna use my phone because that would probably be a lot easier for me, so I don't go trying to triple myself going back and forth, back and forth. All right. So I'm gonna send a mass text real quick. So, like I said, you guys kind of walking around, enjoying the smell. If you like the weird fishy sea, smell.
For those of us who've been around, do we have a safe house or two? Like, where do we go when shit gets real?
Pretty much people just run. They run, they scream.
Okay. Objective number 1, guys, we need to make a safe house, or 3 or 4. So we can have a place when whatever we do fucks up royally.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm trying to figure out whenever text me is whether or not I know of a presence already in the city, since my character was supposed to be acting as a liaison of sorts, or a contact really.
Hang on real quick. I'm typing real quick. Yeah, Blair, you're going to be a part of this group that's...
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, who's Junior Saunders 85?
I believe Vince, isn't that?
Jay, I'm trying to get online. I'm trying to get online now.
Okay, so we're still having people trying to get in. All right. No, I'm gonna do this way. Yeah, I prefer to do this way. All right. Sorry for the hiccup, guys. I promise we'll definitely start going smoother next time.
Dude, it's first session. We're all here and we're not killing each other. It's a good first session.
Not yet.
Look, man, it's been going long. I'm still freaking excited.
I'm gonna say I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen.
Well, while we're waiting, I'm just gonna. Since I'm new to town, I'm just looking for, I guess, a place to stay, somewhere that's not that's very humble. I guess you could say cheap. It's not filled with these coalition people. Just a regular old. So I'm just wandering through town, basically.
Gotcha. Oh man, Jax, I've got so many numbers for you. It's pathetic.
Okay, well, here's what you should do. Stop trying to flip between Discord. Do you have the Discord app on your phone?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so go into the direct message you have with me.
I'll shut up. Go ahead.
Well, it's faster to text someone over Discord. So go into the direct message you've got with me on Discord and add friends to DM. It's up at the top next to the search.
Yep, gotcha.
So add everyone who was in this guild, or
Yeah, I gotcha.
that way we have pretty much instant communication.
Kind of. You can also, if you want to type things up to people, like if you're just typing, you can also just send a private message in Roll20 by typing /W space
Oh, the whisper.
their name,
Yeah.
and then
Okay.
space whatever the message is.
Why don't you just type on it, touch that character on the online button, just private messages that way.
If you right-click a name, it has a message option for you to PM them directly.
Oh, you guys using a phone?
I'm using a laptop and a phone.
Okay, well, if you're on your laptop, it says online people 8, and it has all their names on the left, on the right side. If you touch somebody's name, it brings up another menu. You type messages directly to that person. Then it pops up.
Like that?
Oh, hang on. I'm in a different group now.
So I'm saying, this is why I was trying to avoid doing all the new shit, because I'm trying to make this run a bit smoother, and we're tripping on our laces.
Well, okay, so you've got two.
Once you get it down, it's faster.
Gotcha.
You just got two of the same one. You just started two direct messages with the same people, so you can delete one of those. Like I'll leave the one where I did not type into, but I'm still part of the other where I texted.
Okay, so there we go.
Hey, Veritas is pretty much just marching down the street. Is he dressed up in proper paladin garb, full plate, shimmering surcoat, covered shield, on a brilliant white stallion? What kind of visual we got here, man?
Due to my family's past and fall from grace, my equipment is less than stellar. It's just some regular old plate mail. I have a shield that's covered with a tarp with some ropes around it. I get that would probably be the oddest thing about my character is just the covered shield. Everything else is just kind of ratty looking. A backpack, a hunting bow.
Actually,
no horse to speak of.
While we're here, hey, Ben.
Yeah.
Do we? Is it legal to wear weapons in the city? Is it legal to wear armors in the city? We are under martial law. That's the kind of stuff that will come back to bite us, I think.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, so like, how did we all arrive? Why did we all arrive? Why are we on this dock? Because someone I heard was looking for, a safe place to stay. So I guess we have some people who are just fairly new to resistance.
Well, how about this? The ones who are from the city, you're here for a certain reason, okay? And the group I just text, you know what that reason is. The newcomers, you just got off the boat. That's why you're at the docks. You just kind of want to feel out the land and, kind of, all right, well, where the hell do I go or what I do? Like, Cedric.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to say you got off the boat here and you're trying to assist here or what?
I don't know what are you saying?
Yeah. Well, all right, we'll just say you just came here on a boat.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take a look around and see what's going on.
All right. Well, as you guys are taking a look around, you're starting to hear the ringing of the clashing steel. Sounds of battle. Off to a distance, a nearby alley, you see people start screaming and running, and some people are trying to run and look. And
I'll certainly move to investigate.
All right. Is that Vince?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's coming in very broken on my end.
Yeah, it's like off in a distance. Okay, here we go. Is there any map of the box? Unfortunately, not at the moment. The only maps we got are the actual world and like the city as a whole at the moment. I do apologize.
Oh, that would help.
Yeah, I know.
Map
I
of the
know.
city.
Yep. I know. But right now, just kind of use your imagination, kind of roll with it, man. I mean, if you want, I can sit here and I got my tablet. I got it hooked up. I can just kind of rough sketch some kind of shit real quick.
So where do we see or where's the disturbance? We've got some people running behind like dockside buildings.
Yeah,
I'm moving to investigate.
They're running away from the actual first line of buildings by the docks and everything. As you're kind of standing there trying to figure out what the hell's going on, you're hearing more and more clashing of steel and every once in a while you hear a sizzle of a spell and whatever else. I would say about a good 50 meters, 50 to 75 meters around, like a pie shape in front of you. There's an alley there, and people are trying to run. I mean, there's like hundreds of people trying to run away, and some are trying to run too. They want to see what's going on and everything.
I'll join the throngs trying to see what's going on.
All right, there you go. All right, let's see what I can do with this damn thing. Draw shapes, freehand. God, it's not like. This is definitely not like freaking Corel or Photoshop. That sucks. Is that beer? Okay. I'll tag along. All right. Be right back. And it is not let me draw. So much for the freehand. Yep. Gonna figure this out.
Cannot hear you, Saunders.
We're still having comms issues.
Yeah, he's
There we go.
in the chat in the general voice channel, but he's not on.
Can you hear us?
If you're saying things, it isn't working. Hey, check the volume. Like, right-click your name and check the volume because sometimes it has volume all the way down low for like your microphone.
Yes, this is going to be sad art. I'm sorry. Yes, I am an artist, but don't judge my work on this. So, let's say these are.
No dice, dude.
Oh, that's weird.
What is?
I just stuck myself in the gill for a minute there.
With all these names here up on the. All right.
What?
All right. If you look on Roll20, you'll see like a little rough, nasty sketch. Okay. You see you got boats here.
Is that on the right layer? Because I just see the main map and a big black screen.
Yes, thank you. Someone else was with me.
Okay, okay, let's see. Oh, I see what she's seeing. Well, shit. Yay.
Look, man, it's cool. We're all not so nice.
We're good. What picture did you just see?
I just saw a picture of it looks like a dockyard.
Oh, okay.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's awesome.
Is that it?
No, the other one where it was all black except for one little square. It looked like a dock.
Yeah.
In some dirty water.
I see it. They won't let me move the map, but I can see it.
Yeah, there you go. Try the ends of the board.
If you guys have a mouse wheel, you just put the mouse pointer into the map field, and then you can roll up and down on your mouse wheel. And then if you hold shift and mouse wheel up and down, you can move left and right.
Okay, here, reveal area. I don't think there's any fog of war or anything, but
There is, but
you gone, love? All right.
No, there's no fog of war on mine.
There was on the other map you showed us.
Yeah.
The dog.
Oh, I love
and
you
the
too, baby
brown
doll.
water.
You ladies have fun. Let me know if you can be past midnight or anything. Just kind of. Yeah. But just keep me informed, okay? Matter of fact, I don't hear you screaming at your kids. So I'm gonna take back upstairs.
On Roll20, how do you get the character names and pictures to get small? Because it's covering up most of my screen.
Yeah.
you use the
Settings.
cogwheel on the far right, my settings. Scroll down near the bottom. Player video avatar size. Drop the drop down button to names only.
Okay, let's see. There's. How can I turn out of the way? Yeah, I don't know, Rich. Yeah, he just said it right there. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
So, you just answered. Thank you. All right, cool. Cheers. All right, we have another sip of wine. So, you guys hearing the ringings of battle, just magic and all this other stuff. All right.
Well, even though I wasn't a Marine, I will run. I will go towards the sound of chaos.
Oh, I see. Someone just moved that picture there.
Yeah, that's Celeriac. So I guess I just came off of a boat or something.
All right, cool. I'm on a boat. So,
I'm just gonna toss out. I probably would have unless I'm new to the town, which I shouldn't be.
no, you're not.
Probably got my stuff stowed at some inn. I'm walking around in civilian clothes and swords at my hip.
Okay, you got a cloak concealing those weapons?
If that's needed, yeah.
I would.
I will have the weapons concealed, and they're also not the good ones anyway. I try to keep a couple of like low grade spares.
Gotcha.
Great stats.
Well, I was unaware of this, so my footman's flail's 15 pounds, so I guess it's just thrown over my shoulder in plain view. So we'll
Yeah,
see what
man.
happens.
Just ride
You
that.
are the person who's gonna cause the disruption. Awesome.
No, man,
more-
just be you. Be you. Damn that
I'm
shit.
carrying a spear.
Yeah. There's a reason why
Longbow over the back.
Yeah, there's a reason why you're doing that. All right, so pretty much everyone gets there. You're seeing, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 other people. They're just battling out with the coalition. Oh, excuse me. I'll cover my weapons quickly. All right, cool. That'll work. And as people are coming with weapons or broadly marching around, like they've got the big one, you make your way up to the battle scene. Like I said, you got 4 other people battling against, let's see, 2 patrols, which would be a total of 8 enlisted, 2 NCOs, and 2 officers.
Who's embattled with the Doom Gloom team?
All right, we'll see. Well, are you okay? You be right back. All right. Well,
No, I'm back now. Just
all right, cool. Oh, all right. Sorry, didn't realize you were gone. I'm answering things on 2 different screens here. All right. Well, you'll see. Let's see. Pretty much a human, and I guess it's leather armor, daggers, short swords. Let's see. Pretty much here. I'm gonna break it down. This you'll see Vince's character, Lionford's character, Blair's, and well, Reggie was supposed to be there. So they're the ones just battling out these guys.
What?
You're fighting, man. Didn't you get my message?
No.
Yeah, I'll put you in the group. All right. Well, anyway, there you go. Yay for making this smooth. All right, Vince, Blair, Richard, and Reggie. Where is Reggie? Anyway, he's there. Is Reggie on?
He's on, but he can hear us, but he can't.
So
All right.
You have to watch his type menu on the Discord.
Okay, that's fine. What's the name he's under on Discord?
He's J.R. Saunders 85.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. Got it. Cheers. All right. Cool. So they'll be fighting. Sorry if you didn't get the memo. The rest of you guys are seeing this, and you got a decision to make. You want to sit and watch? You want to run?
I pull the hood over my head, and I'm gonna. These guys are members of the local guild, the one I'm kind of adopting, right?
Yeah, you're thinking that. You don't know for sure, but they have weapons, and they're standing toe to toe with these assholes.
Well, I pull my hood up, and I'm gonna start trying to quietly slip up behind. Are they towards the street, or the coalition guys between the street and the people?
All right. Right now, your the resistance back is towards you, and on the other side, in the alleyway, is the rest of the coalition. They've already made a tight battle formation. You know, you've got 2 ranks of enlisted, and their higher ups are standing behind them. If you're going to get around them, you're going to start running around a couple blocks.
How tall is the building?
They're looking at like 3 or 4 stories.
And what kind of construction? Probably this is going to be the one thing we'll ask for the entire city. Like,
Yeah,
just
no, you're good.
Buildings and stuff.
This city is basically all like brick and stone and everything else. The streets are like cobblestones and stuff like that. And every once in a while, you'll see like a tree planted here and there, just to kind of add a little spice to it. Fountains, you'll see statues. Like I said, kind of think of more along the lines of old war, like France.
If you've been to a European city, lots of twisty, tiny streets.
Yes.
Lots of cobblestone. Lots of buildings are practically growing into each other.
Yep, that's what you're looking at. So yeah, if you've seen Paris and London and Germany and all that lovely stuff, this is what you're looking at.
Well, I don't know why these assholes aren't just running, but I'm going to begin moving into the group and getting my hands dipped into inside my coat pocket, looking for a handful of blinding powder.
All right, gotcha. So black leather armor, black hood, black cloak, black skin. Yeah, with the warhammer. All right. City is anything and everything. Okay. Yeah, old Europe. Like I said. Onion juice and sawdust. Okay.
Blinding powder from the Thieves' Handbook.
Gotcha. All right. That'll work. Well, if anyone's got some long-range weapons, you can use them now. And if anyone else wants to get up in the mix.
Well, for me, since again I'm new to town, and all my knowledge is based on rumors, I really don't know who the bad guy is yet. So I'm just going to try to clear some of the civilians back so they don't get caught up in the mix. Because right now it's just speculation. Gotcha. I don't know what's going on.
All right. Cellaric, where are you moving to?
I am going to what is all the green dots?
Those are represent people, like just masses and masses of people. Forgive my art. Trust me.
No.
I guess some good stuff I can show you.
That's fine. And are these the people that are fighting?
No, those are people trying to run away.
Okay.
Let me.
So just a brief rundown of what they would be looking at. We've got 3 player characters up against a squad or 2 squads consisting of 8
2 patrols.
soldiers.
Yeah, 2 patrols. Okay. The coalition is going to be pointing this way, but they're actually back here. Your resistance are kind of in here. Right here would actually be a pub. Let's say. Okay, I can't. Oh,
so that's an alley. The 2 lines.
shit! It's locked on.
Street.
Damn it. Anyway, we're at the one line was about to go where the scribbles where I was going to write. That's going to be a tavern. On the other side will be a bakery. So those are 2 buildings around you, at least on the far corners right there. In that alleyway, you will see windows and you'll see doors.
So I'm guessing the scale is like each square is about 100 feet or so?
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
So, and about to the end of that weird Y, that's where you guys are kind of starting off at. And the black dots in there, that's where your Thieves Guild or whatever you want to call them. What did I call them? God, I'm having a moment. That's where they're at. Oh, there you go. Cool. We can actually see shit with that down. Oh, that means someone dropped out. Yeah, hey, look at you. I'm going to have to take a class in this. Took me years to learn Photoshop and Corel, but now I'm going to learn fucking Roll20 and Discord. Thank you very much. All right. Now the stage is set. Let's do it to it. Damn it, it's still doing
So
it.
where would in relation to wherever my character would be, probably up against a wall or something like that, where would the closest NCO be? Because I'll be focusing on taking him out.
All right. Like I said, one patrol consists of 4 enlisted, 1 NCO, 1 officer. Well, then when the 2 patrols kind of formed up, the 8 enlisted kind of formed up and made your first ranks. Think of our riot formations. Okay.
So I can't get to any of the.
No, you cannot.
Okay, so I'm faceless people in front of me. Gotcha.
Right. You've got 2 rows right there. There's your enlisted. They're pretty much shoulder to shoulder type, formations. They're not running with shields though. So, but they're got some of them have. Your front lines have their like a hand and a half sword, and the ones in the back are kind of using like maces and stuff like that. Behind the 2 ranks, you'll have your 2 NCOs that kind of keeping their soldiers in line, and then you got the 2 officers behind them. All right, let's see. Okay, so I'm long, so short, concealed. Okay, cool. Cobra Commander, yeah.
Still have eye shields. I mean, it's still.
Actually, there's nothing he stated about them having eye fields. I mean,
Nope. Yep. Cobra Command, yeah.
Oh, what? Okay, that's fine. Okay.
So.
I'm not dipping my hand in that onion powder yet. Then.
Well, like I said, that one helmet's in the front, completely smooth. You can't see any skin or anything on these guys. Matter of fact, they're actually moving in sync and everything. You don't hear any voices from them or anything. And if you do get the glimpse of at least the NCOs, I'm not going to sure if you're going to see the officers too clear from that point of view. The helmets look like it's solid metal. You don't see eye sockets or any of that. It's just solid metal. Let's see what we got here.
How wide is the alleyways? I know they're shoulder to shoulder, and do they have shields and swords, or what's their armament?
All right, in the front they got hand and a half short, hand and a half swords. They draw them down like you would. Most of you guys are military, so you know what we do with batons. They're kind of doing that, like stabbing, thrusting motions. They're not doing hacking and slashing. The ones in the back behind them have actual, like, maces. They're waiting for you to kind of get a little close. You know what I mean? And yeah, I gotcha. And like I said, the NCOs and the officers had their name drawed weapons yet. They're just there.
I don't really want to engage into this. I'm just sort of standing in the back, and it's like this is a ranked phalanx formation, and we're trying to crack as opposed to run away.
No, there's no motivation for you guys to run in there. I don't think.
No,
I'm not going to be engaging. I'm going to be running away.
No, you're not, Blair. You're in it.
Well,
So-
yeah, but they can run away.
Natural 20, buddy.
Yeah,
I
see
can
that.
disengage.
Well, if you want to disengage, where you're gonna go?
Into the crowd?
Okay.
Yeah, most likely. Hang on a second. I'm looking up spells because I know I have those.
While we're waiting, can I ask a question? Because I'm like I say, it's been a while. I know as a paladin, you can detect evil. You have to concentrate on it. But also, but the little aura that they have, where the evil creatures. Now, if there's an evil creature within 10 feet of me, can I feel that, or is that just something that they feel, or how does that work? I have no idea. I forgot.
You just kind of know. You know what I mean? Just kind of comes across.
Okay.
If you want to
Gotcha,
see it,
gotcha.
or you can see it, or if you want to feel it, like gut feeling, then yeah, do that way. Yeah.
No. I mean, no, because there would be no need to just. There would be no need for that. I was just curious.
Okay. Well, is that what you're gonna do?
Well, no, I mean, I'm saying that if I use my paladin ability to actually check is one thing, but I'm curious as just to the aura. Like if one of our evil guys walked by me, would I sense something, or would they sense anything, or what?
If they have the same ability, yeah, they'll sense it off you. But if you're doing it, you can sense it off them. You know what I'm saying? You get an aura and a weird little fuzzy feeling in your tummy. You know what I mean?
Okay, but if I concentrate and use that actual ability, then it would be more clear. Okay, got it. I'm just curious.
Let's see. Oh, hang on. I'm trying to bounce back. Oh, shit. Okay. Yes. You're already doing it, Vince.
All right, roll a 7 for damage.
All right. God damn it. Hey, someone tell me how I can unlock this little drawing here. It's constantly drawing as I'm drawing, coming up.
Change to a different
Yeah,
change to a different marker, like the magnifying glass or the choosing or the arrow. Also with the arrow you can select the thing which you just drew and delete it.
There we go. What we got here? 1d3 times 3. Oh. All right.
How close is this guy checking alignments?
Yeah, he's at a distance behind you. Like I said, they're, I would say, a good 15 meters away at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna have to get a little closer. What's your deco, brother?
15.
I'm hearing all these noises. What the hell's going on?
Looks like somebody keeps leaving and coming back.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. I just see these guys. Yes. Just right now. That's fine, Blair. We can take care of that. All right. Let's see. Sorry, some of these guys, they're still new to Dungeons and Dragons, or they haven't. See, it's me leaving, trying to figure out the audio. Okay, gotcha. Let's see. Your Yrth will be 18, Blair. Yeah, I see yours. Do me a favor real quick. Everyone, since, you know what? Did everyone actually finish making their characters up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the best of my ability, yes.
Yes.
All right.
I wasn't sure about my base movements rate, though. I wasn't.
Probably
Yeah.
12.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's a 12 unless you're a dwarf.
Okay. Yeah, because I need to know what your AC is, Rich. All right. Holy moly. All right, here we go. What we got here? Let's see. All right. All right. Blair. We'll just say Vince was first. You're gonna be second. Rich is third, and when Reggie's actually on, he'll be fourth. That'll be kind of pecking order with you guys fighting in the alleyway. You roll pretty much. You take your Thaco, and well, I got it, and I know the number you need to roll. You roll a 20-sided die to see if you hit them, and once we figure out if you actually hit or not, then you roll for damage, and you need to figure out which weapon you're going to be attacking with. If you're going to be attacking one or both your weapons. You know what I mean? Because I know what you got. So you just have to tell me what's going on. Like, I'm just going to use my short sword, or I'm going to...
Well, yeah, no, I'll be attacking with the short sword first because they're stabbing and that has better reach.
All right, let's see.
I'm using the full extent of my spear.
Okay. Let's see, short sword. Yeah, here we go. Short sword should be a 1d6 on. Hang on. Small medium. Yeah, so you roll a 1d6 for your short sword. So that's for damage. So pretty much you're going to roll your 20-sided die. We'll see if you hit them. Which I need to make sure. Let's see. Oh, okay. Let me write this down so I can keep track of you guys. So, okay. So. Hey, Vince, if you... Yeah, okay. Never mind. Damn it.
Okay.
Excuse me. All right. And Leia, if you notice, there's the dice actually up here on the roll 20, so you can actually roll the dice there.
Are they rigged?
No, they're not rigged. Okay, there you go. So you rolled a 13.
Yep.
Holy shit. There we go. You got a 4th level fighter with you.
Yeah, you have to tell me what their AC is so I can figure that out.
Yeah. It's same. It's the same as yours.
Okay.
Yeah, I misplaced my shit real quick. It's all upstairs.
You don't have your DMs free handy, eh?
Yeah, no, that's upstairs. Wouldn't it be a 15 or higher? All right, there's also a turn tracker. Oh, really? Okay. All right, cool. Let's see. Messages here. Sorry, I've been going back and forth. Yes, you do see them.
Thank God, this fucking crap.
All right, let's see.
Hey, Saunders, I think I just heard you.
Yeah, you did. Thank you. It's working.
All right, cool. Teleric, yeah. Yeah, if you got the equipment, just go ahead and just say if you got it, you can do it. At the moment, you don't need to roll or anything. So, all right, cool. All right, let's see what else. Okay, you got.
Gotta tuck the kids in.
Yeah, all right. Blair, right now we're gonna say you didn't hit, man. You got the. Yeah, you have to wait your next go. Richard, go ahead and attack, man. Oh, let's see what we got here. All right, yeah, we got. Let's see. What were you attacking with?
Who's attacking right now?
Richard is. Lions Forge. You'll attack next.
Okay.
All right, I'm back. What did I miss?
That's fine. Nothing. Richard's attacking right now.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Cool. I had to close roll 20 in order to be able to connect to the voice
Oh, okay.
and then reopen roll 20.
Richard, you get that? There you go. Make a profile. That's not gonna hit. All right. Reggie.
Yeah.
Roll. What are you gonna attack with?
Vorpal sword.
What's the damage with that?
1d10,
Okay.
but it kills instantly on a 20 through 23.
In this game, if you roll a 1, you're gonna drop a penis.
You roll a one, you do what you drop your weapon.
You drop your penis.
Oh.
Okay, now you drop your weapon if you're rolling one.
No, why don't you just drop your butt fart?
All right. So that's okay. That's
I missed.
yes, you did. All right. Who else is going to do what? Cedric, I know what you're doing. Twinkie Delight. Pronounce that name, man.
Oh, Veritas.
Veritas.
Like I say, since I don't really know what's going on, I'm just trying to, if there's any women or children trying to get out of the area, I'm
That's
just
right.
helping.
Gotcha.
Edward's looking for an opening. Is there a type of like side way I can cut through?
Yeah, you can go down to another alleyway if you want and flank them from behind.
I can't. Okay. Well, I thought there was like maybe an inn or something, but yeah, I'm gonna give up with the straightforward approach and go try to swing around the other alleyway.
Yeah, because how these buildings are made, you remember like it's an old style Europe.
Oh yeah.
Some of them have like doorways that lead to the store behind them, but you know what I mean. Well, it's not really another way. You do have a access down to a cellar, stuff like that.
Well, I'm gonna try to skirt around the issue and see if I can get him to the back, but that'll probably take a round or two.
Yeah. All right. Who's going next? Let's see. Let's do. Feedback. Okay. What is there? See. Okay. What's that one? Yeah, I did tell you that one. Okay. Someone have voice on D20 or it's both. No. Not on my end.
I'll attack if no one else wants to.
Well, I'm trying to give everyone a chance before they start attacking back.
All right.
All right, let's see. You went. Sir Edward, what are you doing?
Sir Edward is circling around to try to get a
Oh, that's
better
right.
vantage point.
And Cedric, you're doing what you're doing, and you're doing crowd control. Okay. All right. At this moment, one of the officers in the back sends up like this weird red flare. Just goes straight up and just kind of hovers there. And right now, they're not advancing or anything. I think we can, yeah, good from your end.
All right, y'all at the party.
What'd you say, Vince?
Hey, y'all to the party. Let's put a brawl at the end of the dance. Call signal for more troops.
All right. So what you guys do? Cedric, we're gonna say you're already where you want to be.
Who, me?
Yeah, I'm saying your character is where he wants to be.
Okay. What was happening with those guys that were fighting the phalanx?
Right now, the patrols are not advancing. They're staying there in a aggressive pose, pretty much. They're like, making sure they don't advance or anymore. They're trying to keep them back at bay. They're not doing anything, just holding and waiting. Officer sent up a flare and it's hovering right there. You'll see it above you in the air.
I'm gonna take cover behind like a chimney or something, or like air conditioning, if anything like that's available. And then I'm gonna observe if any of the other guys attack, then I'll assist. Other than that, I'm just observing.
All right. You're just observing. Got it. Real quick. Sorry, I got the wine boat. Left or right, sorry.
Who, me?
Yeah, which one did you make your way up to? One left or right?
How far away from each other are they?
Not too far. You can. I mean, there are 4 people apart.
Okay.
You're saying shoulder to shoulder. It's a distance of 4 people.
If there's cover available on the left side, I'll be on the left side then.
All right, we'll do that. Right there. All right. Cool. Everyone do their saving throws and stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Let's see what we got. Hang on. All right. Okay. Yes, Richard. All of them are wearing the metal helmets. 4 of them have that like faceless helmets. They're completely smooth, like old Cobra Commander. And I believe Vince went offline. Okay. And 2 of them have the half face, like half skull, half smooth, and you have 2 are the full skull face. All right, let's see. Proceeding through this now. Okay, gotcha. Pretty much you're doing a fear, a saving throw against fear for everyone. All right, did everyone hear me?
A fear spell or?
Just, yeah, it would be equivalent of a fear spell, I guess.
Do I have to save since I'm not in line of sight?
Well, here, let's put it this way. You hear a very loud roar coming at a distance.
I will make a save.
Okay. And Vince is back. Okay, that's why I was pausing.
I saved.
You saved?
Yeah.
Vince, you here, man? Okay, so we got Benjamin to save. Sure, Edward saved.
Is that considered a spell or what? Which one am I saving for here?
I did not save. I just paused and looked the fuck up. What's happening?
Yeah, pretty much. You hear the roar of what you would definitely think is a dragon coming nearby. You don't see anything just yet, but just the sound, the pure roar. All right.
I need to save for something. I had to shut down and restart.
Yeah. Okay. Pretty much you need to do a fear check save. Saving throw versus fear.
Sorry for the delay. I'm not sure where that's.
No, you're good. Like I said, we're all
I
trying
just
to.
see a save and throw. I don't see the fear.
It should be like the paralyzation. It's like
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, I gotcha. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for.
And don't forget, Paladin Boy, you get a +2 to everything.
Oh,
I
yeah.
need a 9 or better, and I have failed miserably with a 7.
All right. Well, if you failed.
There we go. Okay.
Come on, man. Why do you just say that? Don't type that out. That's good stuff. All right. I'm gonna get.
Yeah, if I'd have played a Cavalier, I think they're immune to fear, but it's too late now.
No, I mean, that's all right. All right. Let's see what we got. So, look, what'd you get? All right. Well, yeah, okay, I got that. Let's see. Serious success. Okay. All right. Pretty much, if you didn't pass it, you're just gonna either you're gonna run or you're just gonna ball up into a little ball and just run and hide, or just gonna panic. The coalition is still holding tight this time. And just a few moments later, a big red dragon, kind of flies overhead, and
Look at this city.
yeah, in a city, flies overhead, and when he does, he doesn't land, doesn't pass, or anything else. You'll see you see 10 more troops, kind of like floating down to the ground, and they're gonna come right behind, sort of behind the main group, off in a distance.
So who fell?
Let's see.
I failed.
I passed.
Yeah.
So
Another question. Sorry for this.
No, you're good, man.
Is it common knowledge to us that a red dragon is the epitome of evil?
Yeah, it's even if you never saw them, you always heard the old tales of the old colored dragons were they're the evil ones. They're the ones that come and burn down buildings and devour cities, all the other stuff. You've never seen them in this. I mean, even this place, it's very rare to see a dragon, but yet no one's seen the metallic ones or the gem dragons. But dragons were kind of folklore until here recently. It spread like.
Okay, so this is this is one of the indicators I need to see that I'm dealing with evil. Okay.
Yeah, well,
that's all I needed to know.
You're seeing 10 more, floating down to the ground. They just came off that dragon, and that dragon's kind of circling a little bit higher, but off in a distance. It's not there, but it hasn't gone away.
Understood.
It's out in the ocean, just kind of there, waiting. Yeah, I missed the message here. I'm sorry about that. Again,
is it a clear day today? How's the weather?
it's overcast. It's overcast. It's not raining or anything. It's not, it's not like really heavy clouds. It's just a nice overcast day. Kind of cool.
So about how wide is the street?
That back street is really big. It's just really massive. It's kind of like whoever's gone overseas, the kind of like how the bazaars are. You got little merchants in the streets and stuff like that. And you have
Little
and
lean-tos.
then it goes to docks and there's like crates and stuff like that. You've got a nice, I would say, geez, a good.
Little kids screaming baksheesh.
Guard your pockets, everyone. Here comes the kinders. Don't beat them.
Mister, one biscuit, Mister baksheesh. A pen, Mister.
And no bottles of piss, okay? I would say it's a good 600 meters from the beginning of the docks to the actual buildings. You got a good distance.
When I was there, we threw bottles of sand.
Okay. Let's see. I'll grab the. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Got it.
So how many guys are there now?
Well, let's see. You've had, let's see, 10, 11, 12 there, and 10 more. So you got what? Yeah, 22 on you. What about the sandwich? Yeah, I would like to restart this. Okay, cool.
So,
All right, so
Pretty
Vince, you
much
can,
now,
huh?
So
On
pretty
that
much a
question.
large swath. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
A large swath of the populace is in complete terror right now.
Oh yeah, people are running. You know, they're screaming, running, going nuts. Some of you guys are kind of there, balled up and panicking and pissed themselves. And Vince just sent me a message. Whoever didn't pass, he's grabbing them and he is kicking into the doorway of the tavern.
So whose turn is it?
It's you guys.
Okay, so I'm definitely seeing what's going on,
Yeah.
and I'm just going to go ahead and drop darkness. It's darkness of 15 foot, right, kind of like right in front of everyone, so that they would have to pass through the darkness to be able to see us, but they still can't see us. So try to give them like the max amount of time to avoid seeing where we all run off to. Because I'm just gonna say run away because this
All
is a lot of
Well,
damage.
I mean, Vince is already kicking into the door of a tavern. I mean, you don't. I mean, if you want to drop that, but you also got people behind you, so it's up to you. Is that what you're doing? You're dropping darkness spell?
I thought people as in the troll behind us.
There is a patrol behind you, and there's also possible friendlies behind you.
We wouldn't
So
know that.
Yeah, you're right. You would not know that because you're in the thick of it. So yeah, go ahead, drop
Okay.
your darkness. Do apologize. Celeric, what are you doing?
I'm running away in fear.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. You okay?
Yeah, I guess I'll just
I
run
thought he
back
dropped
to
to a
the...
ball.
Oh, we didn't have a choice. It was. I thought it was one or the other.
Okay. Well, I can't pick you up then if you're running.
Well, he wasn't near you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So what? You hop down the other side?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to this boat or whatever that I came from. I guess I don't know
Alright.
how far I have to run, but if I have to run like
600 meters.
Yeah, probably go all the way back to the boat.
Well, on your way back to the boat, you're going to run into Sentinel of the Coalition.
In his fear, just to let you know, he would probably run through them if it's that bad.
Even though
Yeah.
he's on the rooftops.
Yeah, no, you take it. Well, you're on the rooftops, but you still got to take a moment to hop down.
Yeah. All right.
Are you worried about the duration of spells at all? There doesn't seem to be a whole lot of dice rolling besides saving throws going on.
This is just the beginning.
I guess I'll carefully weave my way between them if I have to run directly away from whatever I'm scared of. I mean, they probably wouldn't be able to see me, but that's up to you.
Yeah, that's right. All right. Yeah. I got you. No, you're good. You're good. All right. You're back on the boat. Vince grabbed other people, his troops. He kicked in the door. He's gone through the tavern. Um, let's see. So that's you're gone. You're gone. Gone. Celeric's gone. So that makes Sir Edward and Veritas. What are you doing?
I'm still, unless I was dragged into the tavern, I guess I'm still balled up, praying for forgiveness for cowardice.
Okay. All right. Well, there we go.
Oh, well,
What?
was it Veritas and the group that was attacking?
No, they were still at a distance.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So, all right. I tell you what. Gotcha. Sir Edward, where'd you go?
Well, I started out running around the building to try to flank, and then I saw a dragon, and I think I just stopped in my footsteps. I probably let my shoulders hit whatever shadowy places around, and just stared.
Okay.
And I'm probably still just staring. I'm praying to the god who doesn't listen to me now, by the way.
Gotcha. All you guys have magical items, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. All right. Celeric, you hear a whisper in your head say, turn around, go back to the buildings. Go back to the buildings.
Can I listen to it, or did my
You
fail
can. It's in
save-
your, it's in your head.
Okay, so it kind of like passes another saving throw for me automatically.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna turn around, and I'll carefully weave my way through the coalition again, and I'm gonna take up cover from a fighting position on top of the roof again.
Oh, so you're going. All right. Well, before you go up to another roof, a blonde elf, female elf, grabs you by your hand and says, "Quickly, come with me. Come with me, quickly."
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go with her.
Okay. Veritas, someone you're not quite sure because you're not really there. You're panicking. You're in a ball and everything else, but you feel someone grab you and kind of force you to your feet, and they're like running you, trying to push you towards the buildings.
I'll do my best to comply
Okay.
since I'm confused.
Sir Edward, you're huddled you're leaning against the wall. It's you're just kind of dumbfounded and everything else. Someone kind of reaches behind you, places their hand above your mouth, and just pulls you in through a door. You're not quite sure
I
if it was,
stumble back.
yeah, you're not quite sure if it was there or not, but you're not really sure of anything at this moment.
I dazedly stumble backward through the door.
All right. So, Vince,
Yes.
you quickly, you know where you're going. You know this tavern. You're quickly going down to the cellar. You're kicking in all this. There's a little hidden passage there. You're running into the sewers.
Okay.
Pretty much, cellar. You're led to a building. You're led down through secret passages through the buildings. Pretty much everyone's being led through secret passages. You're all heading to the sewers. Right now, as you go down there, you're seeing more and more faces, elves, humans, and everything else. They're all wearing leather armor and everything else, and they're quickly kind of rounding you guys up and heading down certain little tunnels.
The rebels.
One in particular, you'll definitely notice he's kind of standing up on a sort of like a half jagged wall. He's like, quickly, get him out. And everyone else, go to where you need to go quickly. He stops the female who has you, Celeric, and says, you know where to take these group. Hide their magic quickly. as soon as possible when you get there.
How do I do that?
No, he's telling the female. She nods, and everyone kind of regroups, and you guys start going down the sewers. Everyone roll for initiative real quick.
Is that the 6-sided dice?
By 10.
And,
10.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
And
A
there's that one.
6.
so we're down underground right now, right?
It's good to let you know when it's
Okay.
done.
All right. Let's see.
Do we have to roll? Do we have to add our speed factor into this?
No, I just want to know initiative. I want to see where you go.
Okay.
Pretty much, if you make 5 or higher, you're good. If you make below, you're going to trip and fall into the actual sewer itself.
Okay. Whoops.
Insult to injury.
Yeah, well, and a moment later, you start hearing bashing and cracking, and everything is shaking around you. That one elf you saw, the female elf, there's a total of 4 elves and 2 humans with you guys. Quickly, they all of them have their hands on you guys, quickly trying to run you through different tunnels and mazes and everything else. Who failed it?
I got a 1, so
I got a 1 too.
Phil, what?
Okay. You two, you kind of stumble off and you slip out of the grasp and you fell into the nasty sewer water. And as you're kind of making your way there, you're just kind of looking around. The sewer is starting to collapse around you. You're starting to hear roars, more than one roar, actually, what it sounds like. And it's just bashing through and shaking everything and everything else. You're stricken with fear. I'm going to make some rolls real quick.
so would I need to roll again to save for fear, or it's just automatic?
In this case, it's pretty much automatic because you already know what's out there and everything. Yeah, Rich. All right, let's see. There we go. All right, cool. Someone was there to actually, they kind of like pulled you out of there quickly, and then you guys had to run down a different tunnel. But you got 1 per with you guys. All right.
Why is there a diamond with a 1 on it?
Somebody clicked and dragged their die from the from game chat onto the game table.
Okay, thank you.
I'm sorry, what'd you see?
They rolled a 1-sided die.
No,
Okay.
it's a 10-sided die. It looks like they rolled a 1. It looks like it's Blair's color. It's pink.
Oh, yeah.
Color of what you.
Yeah, Blair, you can actually change your color.
No, I don't care about color.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't care either. I mean, it's, Blair and pink, and, but it's all good. I'm going to pick on you when I see you again when we get back to the unit, right?
You got 2 weeks to get it out of your system.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, guys, Blair and I go in the field on the 6th, so we're going to pause the game pretty much through May.
Okay.
If I lost your attention during this time, I apologize, and I don't see you again. Hey,
Just to let you know, Ben, your die roll is also a 6. I think.
Excuse me?
You're also pink.
Am I?
Yeah.
I picked green.
Here's a green on mine.
Yeah, I'm green.
Mine.
Yeah, if you see the color at your bottom right-hand corner, that's the color, is assigned to you. You can change it. All right, let's see. Celeric and all them. You guys are placed. You're hearing distant roars and everything else. Do you want to turn around and try to get these people, or you want to keep running?
I guess if I'm being led by the hand, I'll just go wherever she's taking me.
Yeah, I mean, if they're
to.
pulling us, then they're pulling us.
I can't hear you, Reggie.
I said if they're pulling us, then I'll just go with them.
All right, so you keep being pulled. You're gonna go through a pretty much mazes of sewers and everything else. When you guys get there, that main elf, it appears to be a gray elf. He's got silver hair, almost like electric blue eyes. He's got two braids, like one on each side in front of his ears, and he's wearing all black and everything else. He walks up to what appears to be just a brick wall and makes some signals with his fingers, and it just kind of opens up. He kind of runs in, and the female elf that was behind him, who was one he spoke to, is like, quickly, you got to hide their magic, She runs upstairs, and then in a few minutes later, she runs back down with like a foot locker, and she tells all you guys, a really large foot locker, by the way. She's like, all right, all you guys, dump your magic items in here now. It's a must. So what do you do?
No.
Okay. So
I'm already pulling out, but sorry.
I'm drawing my weapon. I'm ready. Not taking my stuff.
So, do those of us that were feared, do we have our senses back yet?
Yeah, I won't say you do. You guys been running enough. You've been far away from it. You kind of, your adrenaline's still pumping, but you're getting your senses back. So, all right. So, Reggie.
Yes, sir.
Not no, but fuck no. All right.
Well, while they're discussing it, I'm going to use my detect evil and see what's going on here.
Okay. Oh boy. I know for one a fact.
Well, I'm sorry. I think the way it works, I'm going to concentrate on the person that's telling me to put my weapons in them.
Okay. All right. That would. Wow. Whew. All right. Anyway, no, you don't get any evil vibes or anything. You get like a very positive, like almost pleasant vibe. Almost like butterfly-like.
Well, I'm going to ask, why is this necessary?
Because they can sense magic and they hunt down magic weapons. That's pretty much what they're after. If
They
you don't
being
put
the
it in-
individuals we met up earlier.
Yes, the coalition. You'll get them back, but right now they're on the hunt for you guys. They're hunting everything, and they kind of saw what you have. We need to put it in this box. It'll shield it. Once everything dies down, I promise you'll get your weapons back.
Understand that this shield that I carry is the last vestige of my shattered honor of my family.
And
Should anything happen to it,
it's just you'll get it
I
back.
just let it trail off.
Okay, got it. She assures you. She places a hand on you, like, I promise you'll get it back. Nothing will happen to him. If you want to survive, not have a dragon bust through this place, we need to shield it right now.
Then I'll do so.
All right. So who else is reluctant to give up the weapons?
I'm assuming I'm in a completely different place than this, correct?
Excuse me? Yes.
Because you split us up. Okay.
You and Blair are not there.
We're about to be eaten. Got it.
You can try. Is that what you want to try to do, Celebrate?
Yeah.
Okay, you do that. And the gray elf walks up behind you and it's like, you're not fooling us on this one, brother. It's for your safety. I promise you'll get it back.
Very well. And I pull off my ring, revealing my appearance to everybody else, and drop it in. So I look like a gray elf, about 5'3", and I've got like just gray skin on my face showing. The rest of what you can see about me is basically just a cloak, and I'm wearing a backpack.
And the elf that talked to him, that you guys were just seeing talked in the middle of the air, he is a gray elf as well. but he's actually a little bit taller. He's about 5'8".
Yeah.
He's pretty tall for an elf.
I'll pick up my coin that I threw in instead of my ring.
All right. So it does.
All right, I guess I'll throw mine in too.
Okay.
You're
All
gonna
right.
make it. I have to undress.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
You got to disrobe.
Down in my skivvies, you guys see me in a shimmering sheet of chainmail. I roll this up with 2 other items that you don't get to see, and I put that in.
And the lady kind of smirks and says, "Don't feel bad. If you knew exactly where you're at, you really wouldn't worry about disrobing."
I get
All
redressed.
right. Huh?
I get redressed.
All right, cool. You touch your Warhammer. And...
So I'm with Sir Edward, correct?
Yep. You, Sir Edward, are actually with 2 other elves. All right. So now we're going to pause right there. So, oops. What the hell just happened? Did I leave the game? I think I did. There we go. Let me go back. Try again.
I'll be right back real quick.
Yeah, go
It's
ahead.
only gonna take me a minute.
Yeah, go ahead. Matter of fact, everyone take a moment break. I need to refill my glass. I'll be right back. Holy crap, everyone changed their pictures ever since I logged out and came back. Sorry, guys. I thought I was going to be upstairs in my comfy chair. I'm down here on my couch. And all my military wounds are definitely pinging right now. I got to take the edge off. All right, let's see. Celeric's gone. Is everyone else still here?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Does everyone need to go use the restroom or anything?
Well, I'm at my laptop, so I get to carry it around with me.
Oh, right. We get to hear you go potty. All right. I know it's kind of maybe a little long and drawn out beginning, but this is how I did it. And yes, I will take constructive criticism.
By the
Critiques.
way, just to let you know, I'm sitting on the chest.
Okay. So you're sitting on the chest. All right. Well, we'll get back to you guys in a minute. Just now we're going to switch over to Blair and Sir Edward.
Okay.
The soon to be crunchy.
As far as, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, pretty much had to get you guys together first, and then.
You got us together, and then you split us up.
Hey, your dice splits you up.
Yeah, this is true. But we don't get any bonuses to initiative, right?
Not this one. It was more or less of finding out who in the hell was going to break away, and you guys are going
Who's going to get screwed and chopped?
Yeah, pretty much.
I actually thought that rolling low was good for initiative in second, but it's been a while.
It depends
Well,
on what you're rolling it for. I mean, if
yeah.
you're rolling it for, if you're attacking somebody, low is better.
Right.
All right,
But
What
if
if
it's
it's just-
for some sort of other stat, it's up to the DM to decide what's going on.
Exactly. When it's with attacks, lower is better. But if it's going to see who's going to get screwed with a sandpaper condom, high is better.
So it was basically a luck roll.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But I tell you what, since it could be a little confusing, next time I say roll for initiative and everything, be it luck roll or wherever else, we'll go for the lower number from now on.
Well, fair enough then. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm set. We don't need him here for a minute. It's set to you guys now. If you want to go ahead and carry on. So
I'd like to.
yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
I'm here.
All right. All right. Cool. All right. Pretty much, you guys have been. You've got a couple people with you. You're running through. You're constantly hearing a lot of rumbles and breaks and everything else. Now it's starting to seem like it's in a distance, but you're not sure if it's behind you, in front of you, or somewhere. But everything is starting. You see the dust and dirt kind of shake from the, basically the sewers lined with bricks and everything. It's just shaking and everything else.
How am I seeing? Is it their light,
You're-
some sort of
you're-
light source?
One person in front has a light source, like a floating, ball of light kind of above you guys. But you're also kind of being pulled. You're being led.
Well, there's not much to do, but just keep running.
Absolutely. We're probably kind of mindless hearing the constant roars being pulled on through the darkness.
Pretty much. I mean, it's like a light blue ball of light. You kind of see, cracks here. Every once in a while, you think you see like kind of writings on the walls or whatever, like little symbols and stuff. You're not really, actually, you're not really sure what you're making out, but and again, you do at the same time. Some of you kind of know what you see. You recognize something, and then next thing you know, it's just the banging, it's just bashing, it's getting louder, and then just an explosion of light, say about 50 yards ahead of you. The sewer just caves in, and just dust, splashing water, just pure chaos at the moment. You can't see what just entered in, but the roof above the sewers just bust wide open. So
Am I still being held as?
you're being, well, you're being held, but you're abruptly stopped.
I'd like to take a half step towards the side of the wall, basically trying to find natural shadows.
Okay. Well, yeah, with that light above you, yeah, you can get in the shadows. But the people who are holding you they're not letting you stop. They're
All right.
Are you going to resist or what?
No, it's just they stopped. I wasn't expecting. I'm probably going to start stepping towards the shadow and yanked right back out, as if they're going to start moving again.
Gotcha.
And do I recognize these elves?
No, you do not.
So I don't know if they're part of the resistance.
No, you don't. You don't know. All you know is they got a hold of you and they're trying to lead you somewhere. One of them falls back, and next thing you know, you hear cracking of lightning. Lightning spell just bursts through, and it's just, you're starting to hear sounds of battle and everything else. And the other two, like, gripped you even tighter and started rushing and pushing even further, like, quickly, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
Well, I'll turn on heels and follow.
All right.
I'm trying to figure out where I'm going. Obviously, asking questions.
Oh, so you're gonna ask
I
questions?
have one note to this. What happened to the chest?
You're sitting on it.
How am I sitting on it if we're moving?
No, that's not you. I'm gone to Blair and Sir Edward.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you guys are still holding tight. That's why I said I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to them, because I don't need you guys for this, since you guys are split up. Here, real quick. Everyone roll, not Blair and Sir Edward. Everyone else, roll a d10. Damn, y'all got 8s. No one got a 10. Oh, there's a 3. 10. All right, cool. I said lower is always best in this one.
Yes, you
but
did.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, it's
So,
very normal.
Vince, the lovely lady who was talking to you and everything, who got you down to your skivvies and watched you put your clothes back on, she grabs you by your arm and is like, let's go upstairs and let's have a few drinks and come meet the ladies.
Okay, gone.
All right. Now that's being said, all right, back to Cerberus and Blair. Blair, did you change your name?
Yeah, I changed it to Hinges. Let me change it back because no one even knows the character yet.
Yeah. Okay, because I recognize your little icon, not that name. So I was like, damn it.
Okay.
All right. Gotcha. So you're hearing more and more fighting in the distance. You're seeing more and more elves, people. Hell, you even seen an orc or two run past you towards the battle. After a little bit, you come to a certain stop. One of them starts, kind of breathing heavy and kind of had to catch his breath, and he starts doing these weird symbols at a wall, and a door just opens up, and you guys go in.
Who are you?
Just let me catch my breath. I'll tell you in a minute. Right now, you see this footlocker? Put your magic items in it now, or we're going to have more people busting through this place. What do you do?
Oh, I'm not going to bother arguing. I'm just going to throw it in there.
Okay.
I pause. I consider, but then I'll roll up my sleeves, take off the bracers, and put them in the pack.
You made a wise move. They track magic. So he shuts it, latches it, and everything is, I promise you, you will get everything back. Just let everything die down. Give it a day or two, and we'll be the hell out of here. Right now, let's go inside and just regroup. All right. Now you guys are now in the same building. No one is separate. We're good to go. All right, so those two kind of lead you guys upstairs, a couple of stairs out of the basement. You're now in this nice, elegant, almost like a royal French palace, sort of like. It's very regal. I mean, just very fancy. You get in there, you notice there's a lot of women in there. Elves, humans, you name it. Besides dwarves. They don't allow female dwarves for some reason. Yeah. A few of them walk up, hand you two drinks. You kind of look around. There's like couches and everything else. And you see the other people you were first with there on the couches. And whoever's having what? Whoever's drinking, they're drinking. If they're eating, they're eating. If they're cold and by a fire, they're by a fire. So now here's the stage. What do you guys do?
If I'm in this regal of the situation, I'm going to ask for a change of clothes since Blair and I just both took a header in the sewers.
Oh yeah, I'm going to have to change out.
Okay.
I reek.
That's fine. So a few ladies come get you, and they take you upstairs. And they escort you to 2 different rooms. And one on the way down kind of past you goes, yes, hello, I'm sorry, this is my establishment. My name is Angelique. I'm sorry for the confusion at the moment. But yes, you guys smell like total shit. There's clothing on the beds. Please make yourself at home. There's food, drink, whatever you want. Female company, male company, it's here. Just please stay low. Don't make a ruckus and kind of blend in. Soon I'll give you all guys rooms and just kind of hide away. Okay.
So, welcome to the Resistance.
Is that what you say?
I mean, is it? You said I don't recognize any of this, so I'm basically. I thought I was with the Resistance in the city, so I would be aware of, safe houses or something. But I don't know the extent of my knowledge.
You came from a different section. You weren't from this part of the city.
So then I would probably be asking.
You had connections. Remember, we spoke on this before. You had connections with somewhere else, but they led you down here.
Right. So I don't know I don't have any contact with any resistance?
Not here. Not that you know of.
Well, then I'm going to outright ask if this is the resistance before I get dressed.
Angelique says, yes, you're in good company. Now, please, go, get dressed, eat, relax. You're not going anywhere for a few days. I'll tell you more about it. Right now, eat, chill. I'm pretty sure your nerves are shaking. Soon we'll have a little chit-chat, a little meeting in my special office.
Special office. It's a brothel.
Yes, you are in a brothel. Wise man. Welcome to the giant in the playground. Now, quickly, go upstairs and get dressed. Unless you prefer to walk around nude.
No, I'm just go get dressed, eat, drink, whatever, get calmed down until Angelique is ready to speak to me.
Gotcha.
We
Or
call
us,
them
I
coaching
guess.
houses.
Huh?
And you call a place this nice a coaching house. Be nice. Brothels, 2 pennies each. This place is fucking gold. Diamonds,
Yeah.
jewelry.
So, yeah, everyone, if you need to chill, rest, kind of get over your fear or your adrenaline, everything else. For whoever's downstairs sitting on the couch and everything else, the gray elf you saw in the sewers and everything else, he kind of walks up and goes, I'm sure you guys have lots of questions, but as you kind of might know, we are the resistance. And now that you know, there's no leaving with your life. It's either you with us, or we'll throw you to the wolves out there with your items back, as promised. But they're hunting down items, and they will find you. So are you with us, or are you against us?
If we're with you, did we get our weapons back?
Yes. Well, even if you're against us, you get your weapons back, but you will no longer have safe haven.
All right, well, I'm with you.
Okay. Now rest up. Have plenty of wine, food, whatever. Unfortunately, our run-ins with them have not ended. We actually have something to do after this. But give it a couple of days. What you got? All the wine you want. There's a huge cellar full of wine, spirits, ale. There's food of all types. Indulge. All right. So, as you guys are kind of lounging, bathing, everything else, does anyone have any questions? Let's see this. Hang on. Yes. I want to see the whole city. See, I want this. All right, cool.
Yeah, I'm just going to ask some general questions as well because I'm new here. So, what's going on, blah, blah, blah.
Okay. The coalition invaded a couple years ago. When they did, they slaughtered all the royals. King, everyone, gone. Massacred. We've noticed that all the children are missing. There's rumors that the coalition has taken them. We are not for certain. We have alliance with the snow elves up north. They seem to have a little bit more knowledge about them. They're saying that whenever they invade villages, cities, just anything, they take the young. And that is their forces. But this is, for right now, we have no certain confirmation on this. I imagine by now you've kind of noticed the rank structure. The smooth helmets, they're lower enlisted. They're half skull, half smooth, are their sergeants. Now the full skulls, they're officers, but they're like fighter mages. They're the only ones that can cast magic. They're the most dangerous. They have a cavalry. They have air assaults. They have You name it, they got it.
And they commonly use these dragons, I'm assuming, to instill fear in everyone.
Yes, it's a battle tactic. When they first invaded the city, not only did the dragons cast fear and their breath weapons, but they were actually dropping jars of, lack of a better word, flaming oil jars, setting certain parts of the cities ablaze. On the outskirts of the cities are all ruins, charred, busted up, everything beyond repair. It's the most inner massive part of the city. It's been in the east, and the coastline was untouched.
Would it be possible to see these ruins?
Yes, actually, you're going to see some of them very soon. Oh, pardon me. I should. You're talking to the elf, by the way. Because I'm sorry, I should be rude. My name is Lachlan. I am actually the head of this district. The madam of this brothel is my counterpart. I take care of more of the foot soldiers of us. She is more of the intel gathering. It's brothels and other establishments out and about. She has even homeless under her. She treats them even well, but they give her all intel. There is a home base right now. You just new to us. You're not privy to the information and everything else. But once you've shown your alliance and proven yourselves, one day you will go there and meet all the higher ups. This is more than just our continent. This is worldwide. So yes, you will see all the outskirts and everything else. And you'll more likely learn a few new skills as well. The whole city, they know of us. They kind of support us, even if they don't want to stand up directly against the enemy. We get gold collections. They offer, donations. They offer us food and everything else. So pretty much whatever you need, we've got. So,
well, I guess maybe a question that I and my new colleagues may have is how will we have our items returned to us and still be able to hide from these dragons?
Well, it's not the dragons that see items. It's the coalition. And give it a couple of days, because right now they're on high alert. They're dropping in more troops. Their cavalry is made up of wingless black dragons, and they're the ones that are kind of act like tunnel rats. They bust through the sewers and quickly go through and try to demolish everything in its way. Our magic users and everything else develop these foot blockers to kind of help shield the magic. We've noticed after a few days, they kind of disperse the location. They spread out, thinking that we have, invade through the sewers or wherever else, and they search everywhere else. There's constant patrols, so you have to be wary of what you got. But they usually run in patrols of 6. And they're not that hard to take out when we run in packs. You just have to work together as a team. There is one, if you're not used to them, there's a disturbing fact. When you kill one, everything on them, weapons, armor, everything turns to ash. All there is a naked corpse behind. We're still trying to learn about that. Other information I can give you is these things, they're made up of orcs, humans, elves, pretty much almost all the races. But we're not sure if it's the suits or what. We never hear them speak. We never see them eat. We never see them sleep. We actually had scouts watch sentries just stay put and never move. Besides their heads, they're constantly looking around and everything for like days. So
you don't know if they're human, elven?
Well, yes, they're human, they're elven, they're orc, but you don't realize what they are until after you kill them, because their armor turns to ash. Even the weapons do. Nothing's left behind.
And one more question. I know you're busy.
Go ahead.
Do you have any of these orcs working for you?
Yes. Here's the thing. We have all races working with us. And unfortunately, we have all races working against us. We have people out there who are very weak-willed towards the coalition, and they offer themselves as spies to try to infiltrate our network. We're not sure why they do it, because we've even caught some of our closest friends working for them. The only thing you can do is just kill them.
Well, that's good to hear. It's my personal belief that not everyone is born inherently evil, even an orc.
Well, I mean, yeah, but we have a common foe. Yes, there's some skirmishes in between, but we quickly, we have to form our rank system ourselves to kind of keep everything in place, or we will have pure chaos.
Well, I apologizing for monopolizing your time. If
Wow,
it's okay, I would like to find a. I'm just gonna go look for someone. I'm gonna practice my Elven. It's been a while since I've spoken.
Well, there's plenty of us here. But yes, you don't need to apologize. You're not taking up my time. And like you, we all gotta kind of lay low here. So, like I said, feel free. There's rooms upstairs, everything else. We could have a little bit more of a further meeting if need be. Just hold tight. Is there any more questions?
So I would probably want to talk with Angelique because you said that she was the intelligence gatherer.
Yes. She is the head of all intel. You know how we have, like in our shit, he's broadcasting. You know how we are in our unit? We have our other counterparts with us in the same building. That's who they are. That's who she is to, you know what I mean?
Operations.
I can never confirm or deny her, but yeah.
Oh man, I was hitting the wrong button. Yeah, exact. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she would be like the contact that I want to get in good graces with, so to speak.
Yes. No, he's not.
I'm teasing.
I forget we're doing live stream now, so it's like, oh, shit.
Well, no, you can. I mean, you can turn it off. Just
Yeah,
that.
well, you wouldn't want to talk about that stuff.
Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. We're done.
But pretty sure OMT structure is open source anyways. You can look that shit up on the internet.
Yeah, unfortunately, everything can be found on the internet. Unfortunately, so all right, back to the game. All right, so yeah, is our conversation on there? The Twitch channel?
Yeah.
Yep. See, yeah. Yo, Twink, can
Yes,
you
sir.
not speak? Or you okay? You're just typing, so.
Oh, yeah, it was a non-game related question. Sorry.
Oh no, man! Use your voice. You're fine. All right, cool. So we'll say that evening after, you had dinner, chow, and everything. Angelique comes back down. She tells you guys to kind of go down to the basement, into the cellar. Sorry, long 3 days. Lachlan and a few other ones go down with you. Angelique says, I just came back from the palace and we have a mission. If you new recruits are willing to accept this.
What's the
What are you-
mission?
Apparently the coalition is escorting a wagon. Higher ups want to know what is in it. If we can't get it, they want to know what is in it. It's being escorted by one officer, 2 NCOs, and 12 enlisted. Now, either we try to overpower, take, or we do recon and see what we can find.
I'll be happy to help either way, but I'm very good at sneaking into places.
Well, either way, sneaking is going to be part of your forte here. Even if we decide to attack, you want to sneak there. We have sewers available. We have rooftops. We have buildings. We even have a lot of business owners. They allow us to enter through their cellars and use their back rooms, so to speak. So we can actually ambush this. We can do it through the sewers. We can do it through whatever it means. But my job is just intel. Your job is to get the job done. So that's up to you guys to plan it out if you're willing to accept the mission.
I'm no friend of the coalition. I'll be happy to join.
All right, everyone else?
I'll step forward.
Yeah, I'm in.
I'm ready.
It is
Alright.
fighting the coalition that brought me here. I'd be happy to help.
All right. Cool. All right. Well, I'm sorry, guys. I actually drew a lot of this stuff up, but I didn't scan it in or anything else. I promise you guys, next time I will have maps and everything else set aside, and that way you have more visuals. Sorry for the using of the imagination. So,
That's hard work.
we do know the general area of the city where they're going to be at. It's going to be either way. It's going to be a lot of alleyways and a lot of main streets. It's kind of up to you guys to kind of decide on a location and come up with a plan of attack. Does anyone have any thoughts?
Do you have
Well,
a map of the city we can look at so we can do this planning?
How about we just say? I'm sorry. Can I just say this? If it's going to be traveling through the city, can we just make up a location?
Yeah.
That it'll probably be looking at. Because it's a big city, I'm going to guess.
Yeah.
We're like Blancmar-esque type city.
Yeah, right. Unfortunately, but I don't have the map. But I will give you my word, you will have it in a couple of days. I'll actually have the whole world, everything up on here. You'll see everything, even in detail. So, but yes, for argument's sake, you can say you got a couple of city blocks you kind of pinpoint down where you're going to cause debris and kind of lead them, funnel them into a certain ambush area. You've got main intersections or alleyways, or are you trying to fatal funnels? You can create fatal funnels. Just tell me what you kind of want, and we'll envision it in our head. We'll make it happen.
Well, the question is, do we want to make this an all for nothing, or do we want to make this a recon and an attack at the same time?
That's
I
up
mean,
to you guys.
if we let's look at our options. We want to make sure no matter what happens, we get the intel. If we can take the wagon, awesome. But the intel has to happen.
Correct.
So why don't we set it up as like a set of events? Like one person, maybe two, sneaks up, tries to look in the wagon, see what's in there.
Okay.
And then if that person gets caught, then they'll act as the distraction for whenever everybody else is going to hit them. If the person isn't caught, they'll just hang out in the wagon until they reach the choke point, and that becomes someone to stab the mage as this shit happens.
So I've actually got up to 3rd level spells available to me, and one of those is explosive runes. So I can set up explosive runes as a fatal funnel type thing to cave in certain alleyways, and we can also have the heavy hitters, the fighters, as a distraction of some sort, or maybe someone to act as a distraction to draw off the enlisted away from the wagon.
Is the wagon led by contemporary horses? these guys are so weird. I'm kind of expecting like dragons or Burrows.
Yeah, dragons.
Hey, Celeric, how you whisper again?
/W space the player's name space.
Okay.
And it'll
Oh,
autocomplete the player's name too.
Yeah. All right, go ahead, guys. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Also, what are we going to do with the wagon once we have it? Because it's a wagon. There's going to be a lot of stuff there.
Oh, we can. Oh, Lachlan is there. He said he's like, well, we can hide the wagon. It's either you can destroy it, or we can put it, in wherever. There's large buildings, and there's ways we can make doors when doors don't exist.
Well, here's an odd thought. Would it be? Do we have? Nah, we can't do that. We don't have enough training for it yet. But if we could grab one of these wagons, learn their way, we might be able to go infiltrate their next run with the wagon, but one step at a time. All right.
So like
you would
training,
not. Go ahead.
I was going to say what you mean by training is like you would say we don't know enough of their own behavior patterns to successfully impersonate their escort, or how would we infiltrate the wagon?
Oh, no, I'm thinking after we capture the wagon, we go wherever the hell the wagon would go dressed up as them, but we don't have the numbers or the ability to fake that. I'm thinking ahead.
Well, hang on.
But we never get their armor because their armor always disintegrates.
Yeah.
We could fake that. It doesn't matter if it doesn't matter if the armor works. It's just a matter if it looks like it.
Well, they can also
If they
see
can sense
magic.
They can probably sense what their armor is like.
Well, there's a lot of unknowns. We'll be learning those too. Actually, at some point, I think one of us needs to dress up as one of them to see if they can instantly detect someone who's not of their own.
Well, I'm not going to volunteer for that.
It's a suicide mission. Either the knight or the paladin does it. It's how it works.
No, just ask the girl with the information. Ask the elven girl.
Nah. Angelique doesn't go anywhere. She's intel. She doesn't do fuel.
No, I'm saying ask her if they know if someone is other than them in the armor.
You mean she's?
I'm sorry. What? You're breaking up.
I would have already tried this to infiltrate the coalition.
Yeah. Someone's already tried to infiltrate the coalition and it doesn't work.
Yeah, thank you. That saves that quest.
Absolutely. Well done. All right. Well, how about we move them towards the choke point? You said you had something that could do explosive runes?
Well, my question for that was explosive runes is meant to guard against. It's a trap for like reading material. So usually, like a spell book or something is it's got the explosive runes cast upon it. So if someone tries to read the spell book, they would detonate. I was just trying to figure out how I would do that to blow up an intersection or something. But I don't actually think it's possible.
Well, you could have the explosive runes like as graffiti on the wall, and as that blew up, it caused the wall to come down on him.
Well, we
What
have to
about
make sure
the civilians?
Yeah, I don't know about collateral.
To notify the civilians in the area not to be there.
How large of an how large of an area are you talking? 10 feet.
Yeah, area of
100
effect
feet.
10 feet with 6d4 plus 6 points of damage.
That may not be enough to chip the wall.
Can you cast? I'm not familiar with magic very much. Can you cast that on anything like a weapon, or if it's
No.
something, how does that work?
So by tracing these mystery runes,
I'm going to chime in. This
Go ahead.
explosive rules will only work on written stuff, and you have to read it for it to go into effect.
Right. So graffiti would work, but not really. I mean, you could do it, but it's way too much of a stretch. It's supposed to be an object that bears written information. A whole wall, I don't think. would
And
count.
plus, wouldn't that explosion cause more unwanted attention?
Yeah, that's why I said I don't think the runes is a viable option.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Are we
Sorry, I'm getting a
willing?
lot of feedback, man.
Yeah, it's that feedback's throw me off.
Are we willing to kill the horses? Because if it's a matter of disrupting them, could we drop a log down a hill or something? That'll be able to bowl over our men in formation. It'll hurt the horses, of course, and then our guys rush in afterwards to hit the guys as they're getting up.
Angelique pipes in and goes, "There's no horses guiding this carriage.
The self-driven carriage.
We don't know what's doing it. Either the officers, or is there someone in it, or what? But
Do we know, is the carriage just going from one location in the city to another location in the city, or is it leaving the city?
it's already gone through certain districts. We don't know where they're going. We don't know what's in it. Other districts tried to acquire either info or it, and has not
So
completed.
it seems that the logical plan of attack would be within the city limits.
Quicker the better, yes.
What's the carriage made of?
We don't know that.
Does it look like it's made of wood? Does it look like it's made of a stone? Does it look like it's made of metal?
The only info we got is it is an unmanned carriage without horses. It's black with 4 wheels. That's about it.
And are the officers
they're
walking around it?
Excuse me?
Are the soldiers walking around it or on it physically?
There are enlisted, 1 NCO and the officer in front, 1 NCO and enlisted in the back.
Now, when you're saying in back, are they sitting on the carriage or are
No,
they
no,
like?
they're marching. They're on foot.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
And how fast does this driverless carriage go? Do we know?
Not very fast.
So we don't really need a horse to keep up with it.
Correct. They're just marching, not at a fast pace.
We just need to get the chest that's inside it, correct?
We don't know what's inside it.
We don't know what's inside of it,
Oh, okay, but we did.
but our higher ups wants to know, if not have, what's inside it.
Guys?
According to our higher ups, they seek out magic items and they use them for themselves. Yeah, they guess
Do we
it's
know the
precious.
complement of the troops?
I'm sorry.
You know the complement of troops? They were all just low-level guys, or there a couple of higher-level guys with them?
I thought it was 12 enlisted, 2 NCO, 2 officers.
1 officer, 2 NCOs, 12 enlisted. So you've got 6 enlisted in front, with 1 NCO behind them, and then the officer is kind of walking next to the carriage.
Guys, we really should kill that officer because I think he's who calls support. Whatever our plan is, the officer needs to die first.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But I want to know what's your use of spells, scrolls, Ben?
I'm sorry, what?
What's your use on scrolls? Do you know how to use scrolls?
Dude, you sound like you're far away.
I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize.
Scrolls. He's saying scrolls.
Scrolls. What about scrolls?
Yeah, can anybody use them, or do you have to be like a magic user or just a cleric, you know?
Usually you need to be able to read magic to use them.
Okay.
I mean, if you're not a cleric and you have the ability to read magic, then yeah, you can use it with chance. But yeah, they're mostly written in kind of weird runes and stuff like
Yeah, I
that.
understand. Yes
Yeah.
or no question.
Well, I have a question. How many bodies do we have available as far as throughout the city
Oh,
that are abled men, not women and children?
well, unfortunately, there's no children in the city.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
We've got quite a bit of thousands available. It's going to take a while to pull our strings.
Question: what if? And this is just off. This is just a what if. What if we staged a small riot that
And then-
would call the distraction, and in case one of those infernal dragons showed up, and then that would leave us to deal with the wagon.
I think if we kill the officer, he won't have a chance to drop a red flare, which will prevent the dragon from being summoned.
But you have to remember these patrols are all throughout the city. This is just one of many.
All we have to do is get to the wagon, see what's inside, possibly steal what's in it. Even the dragon took a few rounds to get there.
Okay. Richard's saying something about he can heat up the officer's helmet.
That would be charming.
I have a web spell. So hang on, just to clarify, Ben. How are you treating magic? Because you told me like a sorcerer earlier.
I'm sorry, what? Magic-wise, yes. I don't believe in using spell components. If you can use magic, you can cast that well.
Okay, well, here's what I'm thinking then. We find out their marching order, find out where the NCO and officer is, web them in a choke point, deal with whoever's left, and then take the wagon.
See you guys.
Because I can be an archer or a football. This guy's a basic fighter.
Okay, hang on. Let's see. If we focus fine on the officer, we can. Okay.
So I think the web spell is a great idea because that'll equalize our numbers when we move in. But no matter what our plan is, we need to get rid of the officer as quickly as possible. I have a sneaking suspicion this whole plan is going to go really cleanly if we can just smack that officer as fast and as hard as we can. Then, if we could web, we can close in, cut people to bits, and then really just it's a matter of raiding the caravan. That said, though, web spell, what's the area of effect on that one?
No, hang on, I was thinking of something else.
Because we might not be able to take the front and back if we do that. And maybe we have to use the web spell to hold up.
You only want to do one area with the web spell because you want to get the carriage out. If we web both front and back, we won't be able to get the carriage out.
Yeah, I think probably back would work best because that will tangle up their forces. But actually, if this is magically driven, I don't know if getting the carriage out is going to happen because it's got to be some type of magic that's moving it. We won't have the ability to control the magic.
Okay, so a third level spell, hold person. I can have one third level spell a day, so I can have hold person. What can anyone else use third level spells?
Can anyone else cast magic? There's silence. You are our only magic user, Mage Boy.
Well, everyone else could cast web, so that's why I was asking.
No, the question. I have a question. Can anyone read magic?
At 9th level, maybe.
No, I'm just to read magic in general. Because I can't.
So we have 2 mages. We have a priestess and a mage.
Yeah, so hold person would work better for disabling people because it wouldn't cast that web, so you'd be able to get the wagon out of the area.
Well, there's still a save with that, and we can't anything with the save we can't say is going to be reliable. I would totally agree. Cast hold person. We send a wave of arrows, and then a wave to block the reinforcements. The rear troops, and we engage the front. I think that's a feasible plan. That said, we could also climb to the roof and drop stuff on them.
Or we could, we could do that. What if we go smaller and focus on getting our thieves or our rogues into the wagon? And just first off, because our intelligence says there's something in the wagon that might be of use to us. So it's much easier. I think it was mentioned earlier. It's much easier to run in, run out on the small scale than try to steal an entire wagon.
Oh, agreed. Who here is our? I'm a sneaker. Who else is a sneaker in the group?
Well, I would be one. I can rearrange spells to focus on sneaking or to complement the sneaking.
Yeah. I'm not good at sneaking, though. And I can do it, but I'm probably going to fall. My numbers are really low.
Well, how about this? Here's the thing. I am totally down for taking point on this. I will happily try to sneak into the wagon, probably the opposite side that the officer's on, just stand in a doorway and try to make my move to climb onto the wagon.
Well, now that we're talking about the wagon, do we even know if it has a door on it?
Good question.
Because if it's driven without horses, it might not even have a door.
Ben?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The question was, does the wagon even have a door or
It
a
appears
blind?
it appears to have a door on each side and blinds. Like there's blinds. You know the old Regal horse and buggy they used to take around the lords and ladies to gatherings and stuff. Well, imagine them without horses and blinds drawn.
Yeah, it just struck me. How do we know these things aren't wizard locked?
See, we don't know.
I say we douse the area with oil and light it on fire when they ride through it.
That may have problems with recon.
Oh, I thought you said decon, like exterminate.
Well, yeah, that totally would be an extermination. Raid.
Hang on, see.
1,000 people throwing flasks of oil on a flame here.
I don't think burning down the city is going to make us a lot of friends.
Well, you know.
Here are the new bosses. They burn down the city like the old bosses. All right. Well, I'm happy to take point. I'm happy to sneak in.
I can complement that.
Well, my main question is how do I open the door?
So-
I could try, but here's optimal plan A. I step out, you make some type of distraction, or it's a shadow, and I just try to sneak into the carriage, and it works. Perfect. Awesome. I basically wait to a shady alleyway. I can do this with 3 rolls. That said, what happens if I get onto the carriage, I reach the door, I find it's locked? What do I mean, I guess at that point I could try to climb under the carriage and hide under it, but that doesn't give us anything like awesome about it.
So
I can
I
climb on
think I
top of the
got a
carriage.
suggestion for you.
What's up?
So I'm allowed 2 spells. I'm trying to learn everything. So where I'm at right now, 5th level, I have 4 first level, 2 second level, 1 third level. I can have Fog Cloud and Knock. Knock, I believe, opens up doors, and Fog Cloud can be cover for you to go and sneak in. So if the door is mage locked or wizard locked, then the Knock should be able to open it for you. Otherwise, you could just rely on your lockpicking.
Lockpicking is not going to happen on a moving carriage surrounded by troops. I appreciate the vote of confidence, but I'm not that good. But Knock may work, but what's the range on Knock? I seem to have it in my brain as touch.
I mean, we could move together.
Is it touch?
It's area. No, it's 6 yards. 60.
Oh, really?
Oh, you could be in a window.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Actually, that's a great place for you too. If you want to rain down hell upon our enemies, like we'll put you in a window looking down. I dart out. I hide in shadows. Try to move silently onto the cart. You don't even need a fog cloud. You can just have shadows. In fact, if you want to use your technique well, we could have the actually. We could web, then as they're moving in confusion to the web, I'm in the carriage, or I'm climbing on top of the carriage. We still haven't taken out the officer, so a flare can go off. This is a major issue. Go ahead.
Lion's Ward also says, don't forget there may be children in the wagon.
That is possible. Let's break this down, though. If there are children in the wagon, is the plan going to be to disperse, or we're basically going to fight to the end to get the kids out? And if we do that, aren't we going to rally the city like crazy to our cause?
Well, and that's why I wanted to do Fog Cloud, because that gives you cover in a large area, and it makes it even better for you to use the shadows to get up there and get in.
I don't buy it. It's not that I don't think the fog cloud is great. It's just I expect children to be loud, whiny, insane creatures that they are, and not very easy to control by, a lone thief.
Well, we don't know if there's children. So just going in on the premise of giving you cover, it would work out pretty well, because it obscures all sight, normal, and infravision beyond 2 feet. That's 4 rounds plus a round per level, so that's like 9 rounds there.
Yeah, but they're also going to see the fog.
They're going to be in it. I can drop it right on top of them.
Yes, but
so that limits their vision.
I agree with you. I'm just saying, here's my mental math. You drop knock, no one notices. I hide in shadows and move silently, no one notices. I get into the cart and find out what's there. Hopefully no one has noticed any of this. Now, here's the problem. We drop fog cloud. That's obvious magic. A cloud of fog doesn't suddenly descend in the middle of, London afternoon.
Well, London is smoggy anyway.
I know. I've been there for a while, but it doesn't drop in the middle of the afternoon. It's the morning.
Real quick, Lachlan clears his throat, takes a sip of wine, and goes, you do realize you got one of you guys that can go completely invisible.
And which one is that?
He takes a sip of wine and walks away.
I'm going to go with I know who it is.
Well, if it's Mage Boy, he can go invis, but
Yeah, I'm limited to just one third level, so I'm trying to figure out what
Invisible is a
was
second level
advanced.
spell.
No, I'm fine. I'll take that. I don't care. I'm flipping back and forth between spell descriptions and the spell list, trying to figure out which is which.
Fair enough. Hey guys, let's ask this: are we planning on taking the wagon or just reconning? Because this is something very important to determine what's going to happen. Because if our main goal is just recon, then us murdering people is sort of a pull everybody out of danger issue. Also, if we're going to attack, I mean, actually, no, that's it. If we're going to take this thing, the officer needs to die. If we're not going to take this thing, it could be just a matter of looking inside and pulling back.
I like looking inside and pulling back, but I think I've made that pretty clear.
Voyeur.
Hey, we're in a place full of naked women most of the day. I don't think we actually have to, claim voyeur. We are voyeurs, I take a sip of wine, naked chick. Take another sip of wine, 2 naked chicks.
No, I think you're
No
just
dwarves don't shave.
I'm surprised no one said anything about shagging, but okay. Well done.
There has been several posts in channel on that.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Let me go back. I gotta go back.
All right. Well, if it's just a matter of we're going to knock on the door, it's a matter. We need an inn. We need a shadowy doorway, and we literally need just a chance for me to open the door and a line of sight for Blair to knock.
And if I'm up on a window or something, or on the roof of a building, that should be fine. Because I can cast invisibility on myself, or I can cast it on you. I think.
Even if even invisibility doesn't happen, like at the beginning, I rely on my natural talents.
Right. Absolutely.
Invis makes a great getaway plan B.
Good point.
Now, here's the second question. If we're reconning, and this is something which is too good for us to pass up, what signal do I have to go to say we're taking the wagon? Let's be frank. If there are children in the wagon, are we really letting it get away?
Well,
this is where you kind of chime in.
Fighters. Yeah.
I'm only hearing 2 people making this plan.
Is anyone else even awake? It's rather late.
My head aches from talks of magic and sneak thieves.
I'm just playing Shadowrun and D&D.
Wow, Shadowrun. Oh my god. I haven't played that in a long time. Anyway.
Really good at D&D version.
I'm just trying to complement, our abilities and make them even better.
Well,
Go ahead.
no, go ahead. I'm just trying to. I don't want to lose everyone's attention because eventually people will get bored and go, droning out and stuff. So,
Well, let's say this. How do I tell all of you guys in a succinct method possible that there's something in the wagon that we actually? Let me ask this to the group. What would be in the wagon that we cannot pass up?
Innocents, children, women.
Gold?
Gold. How about magical items? If we find a bunch. That's not gold. Magic is always more precious than gold.
It's worth large amounts of gold, just still gold.
This is second edition. Magical items are rare and hard to come by.
I guess that would depend on the DM.
Go ahead. What's your question?
Do we have a priestess in the group?
Yes, you do.
I have an odd thought, and it's maybe completely insane. But from what we've noticed, these individuals, creatures, or what have you, their masks completely cover their face. They can't see, from what we understand. I wonder if there's some sort of undead creature, maybe.
That's
And
what
they
I was
disintegrate
thinking.
when they die.
Did your evil dar pick up? They could even be demonic.
I have certain powers that can affect undead. Weak, but still effective. I would like to have the chance to try that.
So
Yeah.
innocence, magical items, ridiculous amounts of gold. Is there anything else in the wagon that we're willing to all throw it all in for?
Well, my character would definitely be interested in saving any children because that's kind of this whole shtick with the coalition.
Could be dragon eggs.
The
police
Khaleesi
is
coming.
If I see dragon eggs, anyone have a problem with me just smashing them and we move on with our lives?
Or raise them. Use them on the good side.
Oh, that's right. Yes, their
All right,
armor
Daenerys.
disintegrates. If it's possible, if we do end engaging in combat, is it possible to, if we kill one, to take the body with it, to take a body with us for inspection?
Yes, and it's been done.
It has been done. Have they determined if they are living creatures or not?
No.
Hey.
I mean, they were living at one point. Seemed to be perfectly normal and natural, and yeah.
Has anyone knocked them out?
Question, huh?
Has anyone knocked them out?
No.
Freaking Targaryens.
Think of the potential.
So we figured out our plan of attack.
Well, Night Boy, are you particularly good on horseback?
I am. If I can have if I can get a proper weapon.
What are you asking?
Well, I can use a sword or flail, but I don't have one.
Do you have a lance?
For horseback.
Use a lance?
No.
Okay, so you want a sword or a flail?
If that's something that you think we need.
Is it something you think you need?
Did we find out the marching order?
Well, you guys go ahead and decide that now.
No, I mean of the group we're attacking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
six.
in the
six
front, there's
six
six enlisted. Behind them is one NCO between the wagon. On the left side door, there is an officer. Directly behind the wagon is another NCO. And behind him is six more enlisted.
Okay, so
Now, here's my thoughts, and maybe this will speed up the process. I think a victory, and one that's leaves bodies in the streets of evil, would be a good morale booster for the city, especially after yesterday.
Okay. Well, if we're going to make a run for violence, backstab would probably be the first tactic for me. I'd basically hide in the shadows, step in on the officer, and try to assassinate him in a single move.
Okay.
If that's
Who's
the
our other
case,
warrior?
you?
Sir Edward?
Well, honestly, I still want to get inside of that wagon. So if you want to take care of the officer, I could use the knock and the invisibility trick. Plus, I have message to relay, whatever I find in there to the rest of the team.
Well, guys, I'm happy to take point and kill the officer. However, I'm letting you know, without my bracers, I'm going to be very squishy.
I have a
Oh yeah, that's it. They could just sense magic, all this magic being thrown around, and be like, "No, we're gonna shut down."
I'll be glad to draw their attention away.
Well, I'm assuming we're going to get all our magic back before the attack.
Well, they may not, because if they're looking for magic, that may be a giant ping on us if we carry our magic into the fray. That's a question for the GM.
What's up?
They want to know, are we going to get our magical items back for this run?
Yeah, you get your magic items back. It's up to you if you want to carry them.
So basically, they're still on the lookout for magical items. If we wear them, we're going to be instantly detected.
Always,
I'll carry
yes.
everybody's magic items if you want.
I'm willing to leave my shield in the case. There's
Well,
no
in
need
that
to have the entire city hunting for us.
In that case,
Well,
guys,
you are right now.
hey, actually, I got something. It's risky, but how about this? I could try to make a lunge at the officer. I hide in shadows. I pretty much wait at the side of the street, swords drawn underneath my cloak. When he gets in proximity, I make a backstab with a short sword and long sword. I close in. If I'm lucky, he's dead. If I'm not lucky, he's really badly wounded. I would then climb up onto the top of the. Actually, no. Well, I'd climb on top of the cart. If Blair drops web on the grunts, I could sit on top of the cart, raining down arrows on them. We could have more arrows coming from the fray, and then charge in to hit the kind of immobilized troops. Now, grant you, there is still web, but we could still cut the web or even set the web on fire to burn it away, and then capture the wagon.
I'm thinking to add on to that.
Go for it.
Okay, we web the two guys, the two groups of six in the back and the front. You try and take out the NCO, and we'll gangbang the two guys.
I don't like how the word gangbang come out of your mouth.
I
So.
was just about to say the same thing. That was used so poorly.
I'm just going to say
dudes and gangbang, and I heard.
If all you guys would get out of the gutter, you know what I was talking about.
On that note, though, guys, I have a problem with this plan. I would rather not be webbed in the middle of a melee. I'm just saying.
What'd you get? No, we webbed them first and then attack.
Then I'll be traveling through the web.
No, you could set the web up where you want it, where you want the web to, the spell to extinguish. It's
Spider-Man.
Okay, so basically you guys are getting them at a certain spot. Have we determined how you're going to get them there?
Oh, we're looking for just a regular choke, some shady choke point in the city.
Okay.
The problem is we don't know where they're going.
So if you have an idea where you want to go, you need to set up something to make them go where you want them to go.
And that
Can
goes
we
back
make
to
use of
the
rest ideas?
a little minor uprising, a little minor disruption.
That's going to call more support, though.
Yeah, but it's going to call it to that area, while hopefully the wagon diverts to where we want it to be.
You're looking for. I mean, we don't really need that much of a like a lead-in. If we could just have a spotter to say if the wagon's moving to a particular location, we can all clamor together into a area very quickly. I mean, I can pick any shady place within 30 feet of the wagon's path. I'm good. As for you guys, you just need to be somewhere near the area and ready to fire when ready. I mean, we just really need a spotter, and that even can be something we can ask Angelique if she could have a beggar or something be ready to hit us with. I mean,
Yeah, we can also, find one of their spies and strap something that could cause go boom and plow into them.
yeah, I don't know if we are any of the nine gods have suicide bombers as part of their tactic.
I'm sure there's one that gives like 72 virgins.
We already have the 72 virgins at the coaching house.
Yeah, well,
Well, no, fair enough.
they
they're
could
virgins.
they could be all goats, but hey.
Allahu Akbar.
Oh god, that's something I did not want to think of. A paladin that goes Durga Durga Jihad.
It just reminded me of that movie. I can't remember the name of it. World Police, something, Team America. Yeah, that's it.
All right, folks.
All right, come on, get back on track.
Well,
It's late and we've just been going around in circles.
I think our game plan is. Oh, first of all, let's get a sound off of rolls. My job is to make a sneak attack on the officer. Blair, what's your roll?
I mean, I have spells that fit perfectly into getting into that wagon, getting a message out, and getting back out of that wagon.
So you web, and then you get into the wagon and get what we want.
We could save the spellcaster's a spell slot and get red spells from Angelique.
You know what's kind of funny? Almost everyone in this group is military or former military.
Pretty much.
And we're all thinking this.
I'm not former military.
What are we all thinking?
You could be the exception.
Yeah, I'd also like to know I'm the one who's doing a lot of planning.
Well done, you. The rule of kiss. On that note, I'm gonna go piss.
I just want to kill something.
Okay. There's your roll. Who are you killing and in what order?
I will stand in front with my greatsword and just wait for the whole caravan. I don't care.
Could
We're
you
just
do
out
that
of character.
after-
I will be a
I'm gonna-
complete distraction if you guys want to attack from the rear.
My first move, I'm going to try to turn undead. I think that might be something.
You're going to try to turn undead, and then you're going to murder everybody.
And we'll see what happens after that.
It's worth a shot.
All right. Celeric.
Celeric will provide overwatch from the rooftops and provide backstab support with his bow in case any
So
Fire for effect.
enemy reinforcements approach.
Archer fire from up top. Got it. So Lion's Forge, what's your roll? how are you going to distract them with fire? Also, I'd like to note, please don't burn anybody who's being webbed.
Oh, hang on, there's non-detection here.
So do we all decide to leave our magic behind?
I think so, and that means this is going to be a suicide run for me.
I will
For
not
king and country.
in combat. So I have no armor.
I'm assuming that I can at least get a shield around here somewhere, just a regular one.
Assuming I can get leather, but
Well, I'm sure some of the ladies have it.
giggity.
You may look odd in the street, but
I'm sure they can get us regular armor in a city.
But normal armor doesn't lift and separate.
All right, I'm back.
All right, Vincent, what's your role?
What are we rolling for? What's going on?
Well, if I'm not wearing my armor, I'm just going to be using high support with arrows.
Okay, so we've gone from we have two guys charging in with swords to back me up to I'm literally the only melee guy there. I have a problem with this.
Oh, so you are our fearless leader. All right.
No,
no, you're not the only melee.
Yeah, the other guy is here. Dargo.
I am.
Yeah.
He's willing to
just
stand side by side
really
with his big sword.
How the hell is the fighter thief the fearless leader? I just offered to backstab the officer, and now I'm okay, and you're going to be standing in the midst of 14 angry dudes with swords after. I have a problem with your tactical abilities. Are you an officer in the military? Because so far it's you. Go get yourself killed. I'm going to stand over here and clap. That sounds like general material right there.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, Hagar, what's the pecking order?
How long are we gonna be doing this next session, or are we continuing to try and finish this tonight? Because
It's up to you guys.
I'd rather continue this till next session.
Okay.
But that's just me.
I was hoping to get into a little combat, but it's up to you guys.
Well, what's your class? I don't know your name yet. Dargo?
Fighter.
Okay, if you're a pure fighter, I'm pretty sure they can give you some armor here. It won't be magical, but I'm pretty sure they can give you something.
I have my own armor.
Okay, okay, and it's not magical.
No.
So once you throw on some armor and like make a charge with armor in with Veritas.
Curiosity. If you're going to be attacking this group, why don't you just go ahead and take all your magical items?
I'm cool. That's fine with me.
Okay.
That's Lachlan speaking, not the DM.
All right. Well, then I will happily wear my magical items. Then, if that's the case, then I'm not that. That brings my AC down from 7 to -2. -1. I'm down for that.
So, I mean, if you're going to go ahead and poke the bear with a stick, you go ahead and bring a mallet. You know what I mean?
Big stick.
Yeah. Big stick. Bigly. Huge.
You pronounce the H. You're doing it wrong.
I'm sorry.
Huge.
That's funny anyway.
So, Blair, it looks like your game plan is to, while we're all being psychotic, you're going to invis, knock, and see what's inside.
Yeah, I was just writing it up actually. So this is kind of like the game plan that I figured I would do is I'd web for you, Well, I'd web for everyone. Am I doing front or back?
That's
Doing
personal.
It's back, right? Just clarifying.
Yeah, that's personal.
And then invis, and then I have knock. If we're going to be taking magical weapons, then I can use non-detection on that because I'm invisible. It wouldn't. That would make me completely undetectable, I think. Aside from them checking for against the thieving skills. Sneaky, sneaky.
I have an odd thought, guys. Just if they track magical items very easily, then we're going to have a scatter. Is it a good idea for us to have a lockbox with our magic so if we have something small and portable, then we can't capture them there? We can just throw it into one of these magical lockboxes to help hide it.
Oh, I'm hearing a bag of holding.
Is that the Borat magic wedding sack?
God.
It's full of the decayed corpses of all his exes. No air and all.
Wow. All right, so what's the game plan?
I think the game plan is I'm going to hide in shadows when the wherever the the game plan is we're going to have some spotters up ahead.
Okay.
We're going to see where the wagon's going to be moving. When we get a rough, we're going to fall into position. The position is Blair in an alleyway, me at a shadowy section near the road, Celeric on the roof, Dargo and Veritas in armor, covered with cloaks, ready to charge. I think that Lion's Forge is going to be with them. I wasn't too clear. Vincent actually never gave a roll. Vincent, what is your roll?
Is he awake?
I think he's still in the room with the two ladies at the bra.
To be fair, that's not a bad plan either.
Jeez. Oh, Vince.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
Hey, if this is like incredibly late for you guys, I'm down for us just like leaving with the game plan. But I understand some people want to be violent,
Hey,
bloody the weapons.
I'm all for it, you know. It's up to you guys.
I'm 6
having,
of one, half a dozen of the other.
You know, I'm having my drink and relaxing.
I want to add this.
Cool. And what's your role, Vincent?
I'll be.
You'll do what?
Since I'm wearing my armor, I'm going to shoot my arrows first and then charge.
Okay, so we have 3 charging into the fray. Dargo, Lion's Forge, and Veritas. Thank you, bravely bold Sir Robin. If you want to headshot that officer too, we would be much obliged.
That's the plan.
NCOs too, for that matter. We have 2 web scrolls, so magic user can save their spell or choose another one. Are you a magic user?
No, but I acquired them from the Angelique.
Okay, hold on. I'm having a hard time. Is that you, Vincent, or is that Dargo? I see Dargo lighting up.
No, it's me.
Sorry, there's a lot of feedback, and I'm having a hard time keeping people straight. Okay, so can you read one of those scrolls?
No, they're for the two people who can use magic so that they can save a spell or use a different one in their inventory for later on.
No, that's smart. Thank you.
Oh yeah, no, that's perfect.
What do you actually want to physically do in the attack, though, sir?
I am going to shoot 2 arrows at probably NCO because I don't want to hit the other guy in case I miss.
I appreciate that.
And then I'm going to charge in with my spear.
All right, so you're basically going. Actually, okay, so you're going to be with the charge group.
Yes.
And now, one last thing. I know I overplan, but what the fuck do we do if what's the FUBAR plan?
We scatter. Because if they get off a shot to do reinforcements, we're going to get dropped on like crazy.
So if we see a red flare, we go in 7 different directions and try to get to a sewer as soon as possible.
Yes.
Buy caltrops.
Actually,
It's in. I don't actually have an equipment list, but yeah, I'm sure I have some caltrops.
well, I said whatever non-magic your character needs, he has. Also, Lachlan clears his throat and goes, "Who's the leader of this group besides me?"
I seem to be talking the most.
So, are you nominating the leader of this team?
I will nominate myself leader of this team until somebody tells me otherwise.
I'll agree with that. I second that motion.
Sounds great.
All right, he gives you an amulet.
A what?
He gives you an amulet.
An amulet? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Slight slur.
So, for your FUBAR, take your little fingers, draw a door, and magic door open up. You guys run through.
That is amazing. Thank you, sir.
Okay, that's cool.
Can I make a quick heads up? I want to tell both of the fighters about this and what he said on the very real chance that, I'm ganked and they have to grab the amulet and my unconscious corpse.
Did you just say ganked?
Yes, I did.
Okay, keep going.
Verily, I be ganked. Yes.
You're wearing full plate.
I can be, but I'd rather wear the bracers.
Okay. I kind of lost what people were wearing for armor and stuff.
Okay, I just want to give a quick heads up, and here's what. I was a member of the royal spy, and my character is a knight. That said, if I actually have the option of just picking whatever inventory I have, I'm playing myself like a ninja character. I have a bunch of different, I have armor, proper armor, but I also have a couple caches of just thieving gear around the city.
Okay.
Like caltrops and thieving picks and lovely stuff like that. Well, I think we're about as ready as we can be. Want to see how badly this plan can go wrong, or do we want to go to bed?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Well, if I'm the only one that says go to bed, I'll push it. It's fine. I don't have to do anything tomorrow, so let's get it done.
All right, let's see how badly this goes. Ah!
Oh, undo the web spells first, and then engage combat.
Well, are we really going to be backstabbing if they're webbed?
No, I'm leaving those 6 guys. Those 12 guys are going to get webbed. We leave them alone and kill the 3 main guys, and then we can kill them by themselves. Because if we web them, they're not going anywhere.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying. I thought that the heads up for the web is me doing the backstab. When basically there is a thief comes into vision with hopefully a long sword and short sword buried through the back of the officer, then that means shoot web. and then all hell breaks loose.
Oh, can't you do that in reverse? Do the webs first, because it would distract it. The leader distracted with the webs and wouldn't see you coming. You'd have a better chance of backstabbing.
Okay, that depends on the GM's interpretation of backstab.
If-
My backstab is they don't know what the fuck's about to happen.
Exactly. If one, they're just walking along and they get stabbed, backstab. If they're walking along and something distracts them and someone stabs them in the back, backstab.
Okay.
I am more comfortable with doing the webbing and then having the backstab because that's your opportunity.
Well, if we can do a low-risk backstab, I will obviously take that chance.
So you're good with the web and then the stab?
If I can still get my backstab bonus, absolutely.
So that's
They don't know it's coming.
All right, in that case, could I recommend that when the web goes off, that Celeric drops an arrow, like as his backstab as well?
on the leader?
Honestly, I don't know how many hit points this guy has, but I only have a ×2 damage, and okay.
I might be able to help you out with that.
The officer going down the first round, I think, is the main goal here. Because if the officer gets the red flare out, we're in trouble. All right. I think we have a horrible plan.
Okay.
We'll find out.
Yeah, let's go for it.
I can loan you. My dagger is vampiric. So what I was going to do was cast non-detection on it so I could carry that with me while I was invisible. But I'm going to work out what the stats are on that. It's definitely better than the normal dagger, but I can loan that to you.
I appreciate it, but I'm non-proficient.
Oh, yeah, magical items. Okay.
No.
Not even in daggers?
No, I'm proficient longsword, short sword, longsword specialist, short sword, heavy lances, 2-weapon style, shield proficiency, and something else. I'll look it up real fast. Oh, blackjacks. And bows.
Gotcha.
I was going to knock out some fucker, but I don't think that's going to happen right now.
Yeah, so far that's never been done.
Good to know.
But if you ever venture out the city or deal with other people besides the coalition, I'm sure that will definitely come in handy.
Hey, if we ever find a spy, I'm going to recommend not killing them. Knock them out, bring them someplace,
Ooh,
and we learn all the details. Oh, we're in the Middle Ages. Waterboarding is like so modern.
But it's so fun. Okay, no, enough of that. All right, keep going.
I think we're ready.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got everything you need?
I think so. We'll drop caltrops if we fail, and scatter towards. We'll pick a fountain, and a fountain or something. We'll all gather at the fountain, then we'll door the nearest alley from there.
Okay, so your idea of getting them to your location is?
Oh, there is no getting to location.
Okay.
We're going fluid. We basically are going to find the convoy. Just basically, you're scouting out some of the major roads.
Okay.
We pretty much when it happens, I'm going to move to a shadow location up the road. Celeric, actually, you've got the hard job, man. You have to climb the wall. You're going to have to climb the wall to get into position. The rest of us are just going to basically fall into positions around the road and from alleyways and such and just let this shit fly.
It's a good thing
It's-
I'm good at climbing.
Good. Teach me.
Okay, everyone ready?
Think so.
All right, let's do it to it.
All right. I need a hide in shadows, and Celeric needs however many climb walls rolls you need.
All right, it's already done. Okay, so after a lot of communication with the scouts and onlookers throughout the city, you finally get word from Lachlan that we're going to go to this one spot. It should come through here. After a few moments, he nods and goes, "All right, it's all you." And he just stands back, crosses his arms, and smiles. So the convoy, you see them marching, wagon without horses, without a driver, slowly comes up through, and there you go, game time.
All right. So I guess we open with Webb.
Okay, who's got the scrolls?
Probably Mage Boy, Blair.
Yeah, Mage Boy. I love it.
Well, Celeric, you're a mage thief, aren't you?
How did you guess?
Because you told me at the beginning of the game. And I have a decent memory. You could actually cast Web from up top too, and that won't give away Blair's position.
Can you
Of
read
course,
that?
actually, wait, no, but that said, you need a hidden position. It should be Blair.
Okay. So Blair, you got both the scrolls.
No,
Well,
Lions.
I think I should only have one scroll.
Yeah,
So
Lions.
it's going to take time to read both.
Lions Forge has the other one.
Okay, gotcha. That makes sense.
Yeah, so how much time is it going to take to read that?
You need to talk. Who's doing the front? Who's doing the back?
Because, well, I didn't know I didn't know how much time it would be taking for that, because I would also need to be doing invisibility. And I would have cast non-detection before we actually did all this, because it lasts up to about 5 hours and above.
Invisibility
Okay, so-
lasts 24 hours, so you could have cast it from inside.
Okay, that's perfect.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
You do know you lose that once you attack, right?
He's not attacking.
yeah, I'm going to attack at the very last minute. I want to avoid it.
Okay. Go ahead. Put your motion and plan.
Okay.
Yes, I said it backwards.
Drink more.
No, I did on purpose, man. I enjoyed it. Go ahead.
Well, webs are cast.
All right. And those sort of should be automatic. So yeah. All right. Cool.
The webs are cast. When I see the webs cast, I immediately am going to try to backstab the officer.
Okay.
I'm assuming me and the warriors go ahead and advance from the front.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot my 2 arrows first. Leader.
You said the leader, so you're going after the officer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He drops it with he drops the web. After the 2 arrows fly in and the officer's looking up, that's when 2 swords come at his chest.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Go ahead and roll. All right. Just for shits and giggles, roll those 2 arrows.
Coming. Come on.
No, I want to see them.
I'm trying to get it to roll.
Slash roll space 1d20.
Or there's a little dice icon to your left.
Okay, so I'm.
Do we hit?
Shoot once more there, whoever shoots there. Get 2 of them per round.
Yeah.
That was my backstab on the officer, right?
Okay.
Did it hit?
No.
What'd you roll? What was the actual die roll?
If you hover the mouse over that 2,
Yeah.
it'll tell you. It says 12. I rolled a 12.
You rolled a 12, and what's your bonuses?
You get +4 for backstabbing,
Good.
+1 for higher ground,
Dex.
and then I get +2
okay.
for dex, and then, I'm a thief.
Okay. Fair enough.
You know
All
what?
right.
Actually, yeah, that hits. Yeah. After seeing all that, yeah. Right.
Roll
Okay.
d6. Make it a big number.
It's times 2, so.
Yeah.
Wait, that didn't work.
Yeah.
Use the dice roller?
Honestly, I just roll the die roller. The character
Yeah,
sheet
I was
doesn't
gonna
do
say,
anything nice.
roll the dice and we'll just times 2 it.
All right. Times 2. There. 10 damage.
Nice.
All
I rolled
right.
a 5.
Okay.
Did you add your strength bonuses into that too?
Yeah.
He's level 1.
What's going on
Oh.
right now?
I'm a thief, so I didn't give myself a really good strength bonus.
All right, am I up?
Yep.
All right. Seeing the arrow squarely smack the officer, I step out, both of my swords drawn, and drive them up. By the way, I'm a specialist longsword. For my opening round of combat, is it 2 attacks with the longsword or 1 attack with the longsword?
You choose.
You choose.
I choose? Okay, I'll do it. It's 2 rounds for that. So 2 attacks with the longsword. First one is a backstab, and then the stab with the short sword.
Okay.
All right.
Wait a minute. You get 3 to 2 attacks and you backstab?
No, I'm backstabbing with a weapon in each hand. And the second attack with the longsword, I'm assuming, is not a backstab.
So you're backstabbing with a long sword and a short sword.
Yes.
And you only rolled a 10 damage?
I didn't
No,
roll
that's not
damage.
hell.
I'm still attacking.
He's attacking.
Yeah, I just rolled 19 to the longsword. The
You got
short
that
sword seems to be pretty weak,
Yeah.
and the follow through with the longsword was only a
13.
yeah.
You hit with a 19. The other 2 you missed.
All right, so slash roll 1d8 plus 1 for strength, 2. So I guess it's plus 3. Yeah, double that for 20.
Okay.
So a total of 30 damage on the officer.
Okay.
How effective were these web spells? We never mentioned that. Is
No,
everybody
they-
caught up?
Yeah, it's automatic. They're caught.
And then do I get my other bow attack, right?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. This one's not a backstab though, right? Because you can only make 1.
Yeah.
So I miss AC 10.
Could we get their AC just for shits and giggles?
-2.
Shit. Okay. Like all of them are -2?
Yes.
God damn.
Well, you got to think. One of you guys is level 7 with a little level 4 little peon. Most of you are level 6 and 5. One of yours is level 1. So kind of evening out in a pecking order. Officers are always higher, then work your way down.
Oh, but just the officer is -2. The other guys are not all
No.
-2.
No,
Oh, thank God. I was like,
no,
wait,
they're all -2.
okay.
The officers have more other stuff, but armor-wise, they're all -2.
Is
But
the officer
Celeric-
still kicking?
But yes, and since Celeric is also level 1, he's got a little bit more pack than you guys got.
We're in combat right now, right?
Yes,
So-
Yeah, most definitely.
All right. So, did we already do initiative or?
Oh, this is just a
it's a
surprise
surprise
round.
attack. This is a surprise attack. You have an automatic initiative.
Oh, am I up yet?
Go ahead.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, I don't know if it's a waste of time, but as I approach, I'm going to try my turn undead and see if it has any effect whatsoever.
No.
Outstanding.
So
Now
with
we-
having, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I'm done.
So with having to cast invisibility, when would I be able to go through with just dashing out there to get to that door?
Did you? All right. Oh my God! What was that?
Natural 20.
Oh, who'd you hit? All right, hey, you cast that web spell beforehand, right?
That would have kicked off the whole surprise
So
attack.
yeah, okay, that's fine. You did that initiative, so go ahead and just you still can do what you want to do. Richard, so you got a natural 20 +1. So what are you hitting with? What's going on? What are you attacking with? Yeah, you didn't hit on that one, bud. Warhammer? Okay. What's the damage of the Warhammer? And who are you hitting? Message out here. Shit. Yes, Warhammer. One of the non-web dudes. You want to go for the officer since he's seems to be the main candidate and he's wounded, but he's still not down? Or do you
Hey,
want to
if
go
you
for...
would drag him down, we'd appreciate it, man.
Okay, officer. Okay, cool. All right. And your damage is what? Eins Momente bitte. Gotcha.
Guys, if these guys are at -2, we're not taking them all down. It's more along the lines we need to do a delaying action to get Blair in, get the stuff, and then pull out.
Pull out. All right. So, okay.
Yes, Vincent, echo pull out. It happened a lot of times in the brothel, too.
I didn't say nothing. Don't put me in there.
That was me. All right. He's still alive.
Do you do the double damage for a natural 20, or just regular?
Oh, good. No, yeah. Thank you for reminding me. So, ooh. Yeah, he's definitely hurt. He's still alive though, but he's definitely hurt.
Unless we got some magic tricks up our sleeves, guys, I think we're going to be rolling initiative.
Blair, what are you doing?
I'm running up to that wagon and casting knock on the door. I'm gonna try to jump inside and see what I can see.
So you don't want to just go ahead and just kill that officer? You just want to... Okay.
No, I'm invisible. I'm not gonna. He can take care of the officer. I'm trying. My goal is to get inside that wagon first.
Okay. So no one's got nothing else to do.
I think we're out of actions, man.
All right. Well, as the officer is down on his knees and pretty much on all fours,